4 in the morning. I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it. I can't even. Alright, we here, baby. Battle rap trap. Very first road trip ever. And it's only right. We do it with the legend himself, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I would call him the face of battle rap media. They
gonna hate me for that. Go ahead, though.
No, they can hate me. I take that off your shoulders. I'm gonna call him that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
the man,
that.
The myth, the legend. Motherfucking Blac, man. We came to him. We pulled up on him, man. He said we live too far away. I said, my nigga, I'm on the way to you then. Damn it. And I'm gonna get a cheese. And I'm gonna get a cheese steak while I'm at it. Yeah, I mean, we gonna make a thing of it, man.
Yeah.
And of course, my nigga Hayes, Mr. Killshot in the building.
Killshot.
You know what I'm saying? And
what's up, y'all?
we appreciate everybody been fucking around.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna get straight into this, man.
First of all, I just want to say, yo, I've been watching these. This is fire. I co-sign 100% what you do. You know what I mean? I've seen the abs. I've seen the twerks. I've seen the riders and drugs. It's fire. What you doing is 100% legit. So,
that's fucking amazing.
If you watching me, you on this, don't just watch it. Subscribe too.
Y'all heard that?
We got that hill back.
Right?
He didn't even tell me he was gonna say that nice ass shit about us, man.
Joe Blac.
That was motherfucking ours. Y'all heard that? Jay Blac said that. I know I'm getting that.
Like you putting all right. I'm looking at the production right here. Like he got 4 lights, 2 cameras. People spend money to make things look a certain way. So when you have what you have,
big facts. Because that's the same.
I gotta motivate you to keep going.
I said this, and what's crazy is, and my man, he behind the camera right now, but he can vouch for this. I told him, I said, yo, the nigga Jay Blac got this shit set up. I said, the nigga running the whole thing, because for y'all that don't know, I was fortunate enough to be a guest on Champion also. And they say this nigga running this shit by himself. You would think he got a whole team.
They don't believe me.
He got the whole shit just, man, I ain't gonna give your secrets away.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, because it's so crazy. When you look at it, a nigga would never fucking know.
It's all him.
It's all him. From the
They don't believe me. They don't believe it.
From the thought of the idea to the execution, to the paying for the cameras, to the recording, to the editing, probably to the building of the set. Is that
everything?
Really?
Everything. I mean, every last piece of that.
Fire.
You had the vision, and you just.
It's been boiling for over a year. Because
you was. Let's get straight into that then. That's one of my questions. I did write questions down, y'all. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to overtalk. I read the comments. Yeah. I'm going to let the man speak. You know what I mean? Especially this man, because I'm trying to pick up some game.
I know how the camera works.
Yeah, man. So, what made you start Champion anyway?
I feel like we need that. I feel like battle rap need that 100%. Like we don't have that, And I'm not taking no shots to nobody, but most of us record off our cell phones. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some of us do 70D, 80D Canon sometimes, but I felt like I'm watching First Take every day. I watch Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman go at it. I'm like, why can't we get that?
Right.
I'm asking like, how can we get that? I'm reaching out to other people. I'm asking this guy, emailing that person. The answer is no.
Yeah.
So when everybody's saying no, you got to put it upon yourself to make that happen.
Hold on. So you said you reached out to
certain people that got money. I'm not gonna put out any names. Certain people that have money within the culture.
Okay, so we talking about culture. Yeah. You said you reached outside of the culture also prior to starting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name names, because I don't want to put them under the bus. I reached out. I'm like, yo, to make some stuff like this happen. Just a nice little 20K. And I'll put up a lot of them too. I'll run the majority of it. All you gotta do is put up money.
You hit the, guess what? Guess what you could have hit? D out of motherfucking Hey, listen.
It's all facts.
What? 20,000?
All facts.
Hold on. Yeah. So what's the Hey, I think we about to make a big move, dog. Fuck with the nigga Jay Blac, the nigga needs 20K. He about to change. This nigga about to change battle rap.
And then like after like really putting my mind to it, was less than that. Like probably 13K. To get everything the way it is. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then a monthly cost, because that room is specifically for Champion. It's nothing else.
What was your original goal with Champion now?
Original goal? I mean we seen it. You know what I mean? It's to make what we. the perception is with us, our standard is so high. We can't say not one wrong word, as you've seen in the media. We can't say this or that.
We gonna get it.
Y'all like
we can't.
We're gonna get it.
I'm like, dang.
But that's you. That's your fault. That's your fault.
I guess so. I read the comments.
I mean, not saying it in a bad way. But it's your fault because you put yourself on such a pedestal,
right?
Yeah. And this is your platform.
I wasn't trying to. I just want to talk battle rap in a high fashion way.
Just being you.
Yeah, just being me, and then have you on the show. But I wanted people to respect respect commentary inside of battle rap. Now, every league, every single league respect what we do.
Yeah.
And then now we seen champion of the year. That was my goal.
Yeah.
To just really have shit,
basically just
crazy.
Put some structure.
Exactly.
To battle rap.
Yeah, because I'm like the leagues is not gonna
some type of reporting.
The leagues ain't gonna do champion of the year at the end of the year. Put up all that money, put up a belt, and they're not gonna. They're too focused on running a league. Yeah. So I'm like, it has to be one of us.
And that champion of the year shit. Hey yo. Yeah. So let me tell you something. So I'm looking at this. Did you tell O'Red that he was about to get 10 racks?
No.
So on camera.
He found out.
I'm gonna tell you something. O'Red got money. Don't nobody know, but O'Red got that bread. Nigga, if you pull 10, I do alright. you give me 10 racks out of it. I'm just chilling like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the champion. I like this a nice belt. And you just start pulling out racks and putting them on it. I'm going by the third rack. Hold on, man. Listen, hey, this nigga 10 racks, dog. And this man sat there like, either he the coolest motherfucker in the world,
he cool,
or this nigga got 6 feet. I'm talking about. I'm sure he cool as a person, but I'm talking about even he like just the most laid back, nonchalant.
Did he like go in the room after everybody was gone?
So that's 10. What the fuck?
That's 10. Yeah. Afterwards, how did he feel?
You can see how bad. I shouldn't take that picture.
Nah, you good.
He was smiling. By the end of the thing, like, I love y'all, man. How bad I love y'all, man. I ain't tell you that before, man. I love y'all, man. Yeah, man.
You know how many scratch-offs I done bought trying to win $10,000, nigga?
I told, like everybody pay attention to what I'm trying to say here. I said, Rad, before he came, like, all he's supposed to get is $1,000. Shit, he's supposed to get $1,000 in the belt. That's all he knew. When he sat, and I said, listen, just to rep the champion, all you gotta do is wear it. I'm gonna pour you a regular hand. Okay, go ahead. All you gotta do is just wear the belt. That's it. Just wear the belt and we'll pay you a little bit more.
Y'all see that J Blac drink too, man. He's legit. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas something. We gonna get right back to that. But this nigga J Blac is a real nigga. The nigga hit me on the phone a little while ago, and when I talked to him, I'm like, oh shit. J Blac is a human because we look at this nigga like he like.
I'm human.
And he was a little bit irritated about certain things, and I could really hear it. What's wrong? You need to upgrade your jump. So but the O'Red joint though, that shit, that champion of the year shit, that shit was amazing. So do you feel like O'Red was the champion of the year?
Do I personally feel like that?
Like, do you? Okay, let's strip the champion name from it. Yeah. And just have a conversation. Yeah. Do you feel like he was the battler of the year?
I mean, yeah. First of all, I want to get this very clear. Some people get some confusion. If you look at the belt, it says battle rapper or battler of the year. So we're just awarding champion of the year is a brand thing for me, just to award the battle rapper of the year. So the belt says battle rapper of the year, but honestly,
but I know that you put a whole committee together for that. Yeah. So I'm asking. That determines the champion of the year. Yeah. But your personal vote is so red. What you want? You don't gotta whisper. They know people being around. Well, hey, y'all can just take this whole bottle if you want. All right, thank you. And I just open this one. XL Brown in the building. My nigga Bone 3K the boss in the building. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's this? The kill?
Do you think that personally, I think Tay-Rock is a battler of the year.
Okay.
And
you want to debate that right now?
Yes. Okay. I was about to say I want to debate that right now.
Before I get into it.
Let's click glasses like gentlemen because I feel like you about to cuss me out.
There you go. And battle rap starts now, y'all.
Depends on what you say.
Nah, go ahead though. I'm listening to you.
Now, Tay-Rock, when he came on Smack Volume 1 and we interviewed him, to me at that point, by slight margin, he was the battle rapper of the year. So when I sat down with you, Tay-Rock, I genuinely thought, and my vote was to you at that time. Mm-hmm. After that interview, O'Red versus Briz happened. And then I'm like, this is debatable now. And I went back into the back cave, going back and forth, tit for tat. I'm like, slight edge to O-Red. So I thought O-Red was a battle rapper of the year. But give me a debating point, sir.
My debating points off top is O-Red versus Briz.
Yes.
Was not a classic or anything.
It was a really good battle.
It was a really
good battle.
But it wasn't a Tay-Rock versus
Hollow. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was going. Let's not jump him though. Let's not jump him.
We're not jumping.
That's why I was going. That's why I was going. It's not as Tay. I like compare it. Okay, so this is my problem. Tay-Rock had a record-setting year, like a historical year.
Facts.
If you can't get Battle Rapper of the Year beating Disaster, clearly, even though it wasn't Disaster, you beat Disaster clearly. You had a debatable, and I give you the win with against Hollow, and you had the most classic lines of that battle and
the bar of the year.
Right.
Okay.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Where else you go?
Facts.
And he got the other two wins.
Name 'em.
Sharon, the Smack Killer.
That wasn't a win.
The Smack Killer.
That wasn't a win.
I think he beat Sharon.
I
will say
the
though,
majority consensus have Rock losing.
Exactly. So now,
Paul right now, it's gonna be 90 to 10 or something like that. 70 to 30.
But even that's a better battle than Briz and O-Red.
Sharon versus. You gotta watch what you say. They don't kill you in the comments now. Sharon versus Rock is not better than O-Red versus Briz.
I think it is.
Did Rock have another battle this year?
I don't like battles that's just put together though. Sharon and Rock had more of a reason to be battled. Like it had more of a.
It wasn't as crazy.
That shit means something. Like they really don't like each other.
When O-Red versus Briz drop, they're gonna be like, nah, Henny's completely wrong.
Maybe that's what the problem is though.
Didn't drop.
I don't remember it.
See, that's the thing though.
Maybe that's what the problem is.
I just watched it. It's on YouTube right now.
Maybe that's what. Yeah, but I did. Damn, man. He battle rap. He trapping for real. And you ain't show me. You a fucked up man. Okay, so take that back. I apologize. Because I was saying Tay-Rock versus Sharon's more memorable. But maybe it's just that I haven't seen O-Red versus Briz in a very long time.
But
I still don't think that.
The fact that it in.
I still don't, because my thing is, if you arguably beat two legends.
But Diz is not performing at that level. Like, come on, anybody could have beaten Diz that night.
But Rock performance was still Rock. It was still Rock though.
For the second round.
It was still Rock, man.
For the second round.
It was still Rock.
What about him versus Hollow?
That's his big arguing point. But
my point is, if you put Rock's performance up against O-Red performances, if they were battling each other with them same joints, I promise on everything.
O-Red versus Shaw is the most dominating performance of 2017.
Didn't he choke?
Clearly.
Didn't he choke?
Impressive. The fact that you can choke.
Didn't he choke?
Still do that?
And somebody called you out on that too. Because on one episode of Champion, you saying chokes matter, but O-Red got the battle of the year.
Yeah, there's a difference between how chest chokes and then how O-Red chokes.
Okay.
You know,
there's a difference.
O-Red did have
There's a difference between Beyonce
O-Red had an awesome year.
Kim Kardashian.
He really
O-Red
had an awesome year.
Come back and they start bodying you.
O-Red had an awesome
body
year.
somebody.
Nah, I'm not.
Arguably undefeated.
My thing is,
that's the most dominant performance of 2017.
My thing is,
period.
What O-Red versus Show Off?
He said, and the only way this line hits in the third round, the murder in the first round.
So that's the body of the year.
In a sense, I think so. In my opinion, that's the body of the year.
I think his performance against K-Shine might have been better than his third against K-Shine might have been better than his.
That's one round.
You know what? No, you're right. Cause
K-Shine,
K-Shine,
arguably 3-0. Big K, arguably 3-0. What we talking about? Show Off.
I disagree with that.
He's dominating the field.
I don't even like Big K, but I think that people was kind of wave riding O-Red in that battle. I think that Big K did a lot better than I know he didn't.
See that battle right there.
I know he didn't beat Big K 3-0.
I think so. So you can argue. You can argue the first, but the Solo was the first round.
The line,
yeah,
one nigga bring two niggas.
The best line of the battle was in the first round for O-Red.
See, he was.
That translation was there.
Yeah,
I wasn't playing.
what did Big K have in that round?
I don't know.
But the most memorable.
But see, you're expecting O-Red to be O-Red in a battle.
Right. You know what?
You know what I mean?
What's crazy?
Especially in a battle
That O-Solo line he had, every time I hear O-Solo name now, I think of that line.
Yeah.
Because I just looked at the flyer the other day, said O-Solo was back. He had some random battle last night or something. I don't know, recently. And as soon as I just seen it on the flyer, I said O-Solo. I said, one nigga bring two niggas. No, O-Solo. I said,
and that's the only round you can debate. The second and the third is clear.
Okay, well, my problem with this. Let's take the battle of the year. Let's take the debate away from it.
Okay.
As far as O-Red versus Tay-Rock.
Yeah.
My problem is it's not your fault you just started this year.
The Henny.
It's not your fault.
The Henny.
It's not your fault that you started champion of the year this year.
Yeah.
But 2016 was clearly Tay-Rock's year.
And that's why I'm trying to apologize to Rock because I'm mad.
No, so hold on. So 2016 it was clearly Tay-Rock's year, and then this year, well, pretty much 2016 is when he stepped out of the shell. Bitch, you better act like you know and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
It was debatably Tay-Rock's year.
It's like between
this year he had two of the names. It's checked off his list.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, what can Rock do now? Not that he cares about being champion of the year, because I'm sure he's smoking weed. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit. But if all of these accolades are behind him, what can somebody like him do anyway now?
Not take a battle with Sharon and have that be that way. Because I think if he doesn't battle Sharon and he takes somebody else that he really wants to kill, and it's not lackluster like that.
I didn't like the Sharon. I didn't like the choice to take Sharon battle. I don't like Sharon, and maybe that's why I think Rock won that battle anyway. I don't like Sharon.
I can't do that.
I don't like Sharon.
How can you?
But it's battlers that I don't like. Like DNA isn't my favorite battler, but I can acknowledge when he win.
I respect DNA. I
can acknowledge when he win and lose. I don't like Sharon, but I know that he's won. He's flipped that little geeky shit that he do, and he's won plenty of battles. Oh, yeah. I just don't think Rock. I think Rock won that battle. Debatably 2-3. I mean 2-1. But I understand.
Of course, I gave Rock the second round in that battle.
And I understand. I understand why people say that he didn't win that battle. But
I'm saying, what can he do? Check the battles that you want because URL is your home. You're the top gunner. They're gonna give you the best place, so it's already in line for you to win champion of the year if everything goes right. Smack Volume, I'm expecting him to be on that card. Smack Volume 2. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he's on that card.
Do you know that he's on the card?
I don't know. I don't know.
He needs to be though.
We got to do one of them smoke breaks where I got to figure out exclusive information. All right, we'll be right back. Hey, so for real, the camera's off, my nigga.
I don't know if Rock is gonna be in the card, but he should. He's one of the. He's facing URL.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm saying he's a face URL.
No, he's not. He's not asking against who, He's saying who do you think they will put him against? Because T-Top taken.
Could it be Hitman?
Hitman.
That would be.
That would be a surprise right there.
I seen Beasley did an interview. He said he was talking to the people over at Webster Hall again.
He wanted to give Hitman a battle.
So I'm saying, all right, they
Webster Hall.
I'm listening to you.
Smack Volume 1, they promoted K-Shine versus Tay-Rock. Mm-hmm. So K-Shine is not announced for Smack Volume 2.
Hold on, what?
Even though y'all was paying attention, but all throughout Smack Volume 1, they had a kind of Tay-Rock and K-Shine face off and talk smack.
They had to face off.
So
I saw that.
URL did?
Yeah, at Volume 1, they had to face off.
Oh yeah, no facts. Okay.
So I'm saying that we're at Smack Volume 2, you advertise it at Smack Volume 1. Why not have it there? It's K-Shine versus Tay-Rock. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure.
Their first battle was in a small room.
Exactly.
So it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Matter of fact, it was like
a lobby. It wasn't even a room.
It wasn't a room. It was like in a fucking window of a fucking.
Go to the corner and rap.
Fucking boutique or some shit.
Put the glass in the background and everything. Yeah.
It was a mannequin in the fucking thing.
I think what you probably got the backstory behind that. What happened? Was it an event that ended and they just end up going there or something?
I'm not sure
because I seen a card, a Throwback Thursday joint the other day, and it had that battle on the card with a couple other ones.
They do. It's just a one-off, I think, because they do some stuff like that with Math and Dose's rematch.
Yeah,
just for them.
Yeah.
Young Ill versus Rich.
But that was early back in the day, though. I mean,
they did stuff like that early back.
Yeah, they did, but. Why have Rock come all the way from Baltimore for a one-off? I mean, unless Rock was hungry like that.
He was hungry back then.
He was hungry back then.
This is the time when people didn't care about him that much.
That's when he was taking Hazy.
He took Young Kid and all that.
Let me get into some of these questions. How did you start fucking with battle rap? Period.
Battle rap. I've been fucking with it. I'm gonna answer this question the same way every time.
We're gonna pull some kill shots too. My man said he's taking one kill shot. He made it clear.
Are we back on camera now?
He's stupid as hell. That was crazy. But I ain't got my calibration device, but I got, you know what I mean, my eyes as good as a scale, baby. I'm good.
So when I was just in Park, I've been watching that for a long time.
Facts.
Was it Swain? Was it Swain? Swan was on MTV when Rain Man was on MTV and he won that. All the way back then, but
Swan, the kind of chubby.
With that,
yeah, he was fire though.
I'm taking it back there.
He was fire though. I remember him.
But that didn't drag me. That didn't drag me into that.
Anything. I bought this. I don't know what you like to drink. If you want any of this shit,
I got some.
OJ, whatever.
That was on a commercial scale, but what made me like, I'm itching like a theme. Like when I seen NH versus Rex.
Like that's your shit.
Rex did it for you.
Hold on. Hey, we not gonna act like that nigga didn't. We're not gonna act. You didn't even realize what he just did. He did one of his lines just now.
Hey.
Itching like a fiend. that was your shit. That was you first Queen's Flip, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, nigga. Something like. But that's definitely the battle that just made me. I gotta see everything that happens now. 100%.
And what was that though?
NH versus Rex.
NH versus Rex.
T-Rex. Yeah.
What did Rex do in that battle?
He did a lot.
No, classic lines in that battle. I'm trying to think.
Classic line. Hooked you up to like the machine, like Ivan and some Drago. You know?
Okay.
That's one of the lines. Off the top.
Okay, I know.
I remember NH being mad.
Oh, you didn't take your whole shot? I don't think you took yours either. Don't y'all know this? Look at eat through paper cups. So if you just let this shit
Kill shot. I forgot about that.
If you let it sit in there, it look like you like it.
No, it's good. Be good. Be good.
So NH versus Rex was yours. What was yours, Henny?
I'm like getting interviewed. I wasn't ready for questions and shit.
It's just a question to ask. Cause mine was Mills. Mine was Mills and Ness or the break when Mills.
You know
was just dumb. No, Mills and Mook.
Mills and Mook.
Mills and CR Castro.
And then remember making the band did the jump.
Yeah.
But it was all that whole that and then
it was Mills and Castro for me. That was the one.
On the block where Diddy came out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was the one, man.
Am I trouble or what? Am I trouble or what?
That did it. That did it right
I remember
there.
that. Okay.
That did it.
But
I had the audio before I had the video, so I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. But that's the battle that got me hooked. You know what I mean? 100%. So
since then, what is your favorite battle?
My favorite battle?
Is that still in your top 5? Just because
off of legacy reasons, that's one of my top 5. I'll say that. But Aver versus Hitman, Arsenal versus Hitman, Lux versus Cal. Believe it or not, Pat Stay versus Sharon. People don't.
I hate that battle. It's very.
I love Pat Stay versus Sharon.
Wasn't that the compliment battle?
No, the compliment battle was Pat Stay versus Rome. I like that battle too. I like that battle.
It's gay.
It's hilarious though. It's hilarious.
It takes a lot of skill to do shit like that.
Exactly.
But
the entire way through,
Pat Stay versus Sharon was fire. I remember that.
It was a title match too.
It was a title match.
And it had some discrepancies. Exactly. Sharon was supposed to bring somebody on stage in the 3rd round. Yeah. And they checked him and said before the battle. Yeah. So they saying he got robbed. I don't think so.
So what's your favorite battle right now?
Right now?
Like not right now, but now, 10 years, 12, 15 years into it. You know what I mean? What's your favorite battle?
Aver versus Hitman Hotline. I was at CCP Community College.
That's the thing I'm trying to think about. Okay.
I knew where I was at.
I got into battle rap. Free. I was trying to think about this. Freeway versus Cassidy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
That's when I
fell in love. I'm talking. He asked me, and I was trying to remember that Freeway versus Cassidy is when I first. You know what I mean? Because I was a Rough Riders fan anyway. Yeah. So then they said the Rough Riders used to throw niggas in the joint, just make them battle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Freeway versus Cassidy battle. And I'm looking at the joint. You know what I mean? And then Diddy had J Mills on Making the Band. And then I looked J Mills up, find Murder, Mook, and all that shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, battle rap just disappeared for me. I seen Reed Dollars freestyles and shit, but just disappeared for me. I ain't see Lions Den. I missed the Lions Den era. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep it real. I missed the actual Lions Den era. I was looking at battle rap all back then, but then I started focusing on my music. I didn't even realize the scene was bubbling.
Yeah.
Hitman Holla versus Averb.
Yeah.
Brung me back to back.
That's what brought you back?
Yes. It was on World Star, and World Star titled it Stepfather versus Stepson in Rap Battle.
There was like a brief time that battle rap had disappeared.
And it was like
for the Hitman.
It was like 50 minutes. And I looked at this motherfucker every single second, all the way up to Big Gerald.
Yeah.
And when he got to Big Gerald, I started that bitch right over.
That's what did it for you. And then I took every time that battle rap had disappeared.
I took every reference.
It did come back, and
I took every reference that they put in there and looked it up. Okay, so who is he talking about here? I was these niggas is still battling out here. And I fell back in love with battle rap. Anytime anybody asked me what even your people. Remember the other day I said Hitman Holla versus some old crazy shit? Yeah. That's the battle. That is the battle that started it took mainstream, it took battle rap kind of mainstream right there.
For me, it was Lux versus Miles for me. Cause I was a fan of battle rap. I was a fan of battle rap, but I got locked up and came home and seen Lux versus Miles, and I was like, what the fuck? And that's when I seen Head Ice versus what was the nigga? Was it Ty Knots?
Ty Knots.
It's somebody that Ty Knots. And then I picked up from there. Yeah. And that's when I seen Hollow, Conceited, all them niggas. Yeah. Austin Tech, all that shit. How did you and Tech get together?
I mean, we're not too far from each other, you know what I mean? From our old spot, I think he was 5 to 10 minutes. And I keep telling
that's Tech a good fucking question too.
Tech Nine story. I met Tech Nine like 2 different times before. I guess I was known as J Blac. You know what I mean? I pulled up on him and I was driving just so you remember this, I'm not trying to brag or anything. I was in I think 2000 and something Lexus. I pulled up on it at the gas station.
Can I pause you real quick?
Go ahead.
I apologize, y'all. What's the Philly weed laws? Real quick. I want to smoke in this motherfucker.
I mean, nobody's gonna snitch on you right now, but as far as outside, don't try it.
Don't do it outside.
Don't do it outside.
We gotta put the towels up to the
put the towels on the door.
Doing your car. You know what I mean?
Can we get some towels to the door? Can we get some towels to the door? Get ready.
And where you at right now, they petty. So, you know what I mean?
Can we not get towels?
Don't
we not get towels to the door?
Don't smoke outside. Like, just
put mad towels under the door, bro.
Can we get mad towels to the door?
I think you good in here.
I gotta get high. I gotta get high.
Black.
Say it again.
Jay Black.
We black.
But Jay's black.
There's no K on his. Alright, so what? Okay. Do you remember what you were saying? Cause I forgot what
I was saying too. You got the drinks pouring. You got the drinks pouring.
What's the question I asked him? Oh, you and Tech.
Oh yeah, how you mean Tech? Yeah. I've been a fan.
Did I put the kill in the shot?
No, you didn't put the kill in the. No, we didn't.
Only in mine. Okay.
Like I respect Tech he's a legend to me, bro. Like
facts,
I understand
facts.
The amount of disrespect that's thrown on that man's name when he's one of the guys that ushered in a certain era. You know what I mean?
Razor blades.
You know, if any battle rapper folds their arms like this, you copying off a Tech.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah.
I'm in a different type of room.
Cause see, when Battle Rap came back, it was in that era when Lux did Lions Den, and see, I'm from that time. It was when Lux did Lions Den, and Tech came out, and it was like Tech, it was Boom, it was Rock, it was Clips, it was
you got how?
It was that mob, and it was Oz, and they brought it all back, and it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I mean, just Tech Nine's a legend. When Reed Dollars had his freestyles on YouTube, you can go back, you can Google it, you can YouTube it right now. Tech has his freestyles on the block too. He's a legend to me, but
this was always
specifically do you think that Tech is a legend because of his rapping or because of his personality or
because of his rapping and personality? You can't take the personality from him. We can't do bar for bar. If he said this line, he said it's everything about Tech that makes him a legend. What he's done in the ring, and he's battled.
Tech battles you can't take away from the impact that Tech had at that time when he was consistent.
Yeah,
there was a time when he was consistent.
But can Tech Nine survive in 2018 battle rap? Tech Nine versus Geechee Gotti.
I think so. I think he can.
You think he can?
I think him being on Champion it heightens his ability. So now you're really breaking down. You're writing down all these bars all the time.
Okay, so we feel like he would switch his game up. He would have to adapt to 2018.
A little bit. You gotta think whether you thought he won or lost
I
versus
think
Jerry
Tech
West.
Nine is hilarious. I think he's one of the best personalities in battle rap, and I think that it's a way that you can turn that into lyrical.
Yeah,
but
that's
2018 is hard out here.
But that's the thing though. Out of all the battle,
crowd don't know what
out of all
they
the battle rappers for Jerry West to battle, they picked Tech Nine. And Tech ain't battled in a good,
Yeah.
So when
gave him somebody better.
So when I said I was like,
that ain't gonna Tech Nine not gonna motivate Jerry. Jerry not gonna motivate Tech Nine.
No. Exactly. But it was a different type of battle. You know what I mean? They should have definitely gave Tech somebody.
I think Tech did good versus him.
I think he did too.
No, that's not what you're saying.
But
so we're talking about adjusting to 2018 when he, in a sense, adjusted to 2016.
I don't
no,
think.
I think he did good.
No. But if he's a legend,
yeah,
we're not talking about good. What would it take to get a legendary performance out of him? Because that's what we expect from legends. When you put yourself on this pedestal, people expect you to do this pedestal.
Like him versus Head Ice. I need a him versus Head Ice type of Tech. You know what I mean?
That's one of the worst battles.
You don't think so?
But this versus Tech Nine? That's one of the worst battles.
Really?
It's one of the top 5 worst. I think Tech can tell you that himself. You don't want that. You want that performance.
He said he want vintage. Maybe he just said he want vintage Tech.
You want Philly versus Norristown Tech. That's what you want. That's a legendary barking in your face, clowning you, make you feel like a little fucking boy. All that type of shit.
Yeah.
That's the Tech that you want. And I think he still can do that. You know what I mean? He needs the right opponent.
Does he want? But you gotta want to do that. Though.
I think he wants to do that. Yeah.
You think he want to do that? I would rather
place.
see it with Geechee Gotti, not Gems. This Gems thing. I don't want to see that
because you know of a situation. I think that's why it's being
it'll get like I want to see niggas rap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to see niggas talk about their discrepancies for 3 rounds. Do that shit on Twitter. Like
that's the thing though. They don't have no discrepancies. I feel like.
Well, let's get into that.
I feel like that's being. And I'm not trying to touch on this too much. You know what I mean? That's being, as far as the media, that's like being marginalized into like something way higher than what it is. You know what I mean?
I don't think is Tech considered media?
In a sense, he's an analyst.
Because right now,
the difference between a blogger and an analyst.
Tech right now is the one that's like speaking his mind.
Yeah,
and I love that shit. I'm a personalist. I love that shit.
And at the end of the day,
I'll be happy as because I took Gems on my newsfeed. I think he's a pussy.
I ain't gonna dip into that because they don't kill me.
It's not you.
I don't have no problem.
I think he's a pussy, but
all.
he got punched in the face twice. I think he's a pussy, and
they're gonna kill you. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna kill you in the comments. Go ahead though.
I mean, he got killed in real life.
I don't get paid over battle rap, my nigga.
You're right.
In any way, shape, form, or fashion. I bought this Henny with my regular money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody who support battle rap trap. Don't ever get that fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think Gems is a pussy. If they don't like that, I don't. You know what I mean? I think he got punched in the face twice.
Okay.
If they don't like that, maybe they got punched in the face twice when they was young too, and wanted somebody to feel sorry for them. Yeah. I don't feel sorry for nigga. I hate
snuck once. You can't call.
He got snuck twice.
I mean, he got snuck twice.
At the end of the day,
I'm not gonna be fake.
That was
I'm not gonna be fake. He got snuck twice. The first time it was from behind. The second time it was right in front of his face, but he didn't know it was coming. He got snuck twice.
All right, I'll give him that.
Fuck a nigga.
I'll give him that.
Don't get mad at Champion and talk to them like they trying to like they're the ones who hit you. Because they trying to see another angle to it because that's what they do. It's a debate show. You know when you was in school and you got to practice debates, they give you your points and then you got to figure out how to agree with that because you just got to practice debating. Mm-hmm. You just got to be good at it. You might not even agree with the point they give you, but you got to figure out a way to debate that shit. Champion, y'all debate shit. That's cool. Y'all ain't hit that nigga in the motherfucking face, man. Go fight them niggas, man. Go fight them niggas, man. That's how I feel. Go fight them niggas. If you don't, you a pussy. I don't got no personal problem with Gems either. I don't know the nigga from Adam. But if you get hit in the face twice, you a pussy. And Tech 9 ain't do that to you. Therefore,
no.
So therefore, I don't think the media is. Tech 9 is offended as I am. Mm-hmm. And you are Jay Blac, like you like under Jesus. It's like God, Jesus, J Black.
I don't hold you
know
on
what I
that
mean?
pedestal.
You are the most.
Tear me down, please.
I mean, I'm saying as far as, you know, I'm religious, so I'm not saying that in a literal sense. But the way they look at you, if you do anything wrong, they're gonna come at you.
Yeah.
But Tech always been Tech from the first day. They never really liked him on Champion. Like as far as he was there, he was the heel of Champion from day one.
Yeah.
So he don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck. And Tech be on Twitter going crazy.
But it's always a response to whatever is happening to him. But I will say this, you know what I mean? I felt like the reason I got a little bit tight because my heart was in the right place, you know what I mean? We thought what Goods did was it's unapologetic. You can't, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
I don't respect. I don't condone what Goods did 100%. And I felt like I was trying to say it in an episode. Somehow it got diverted or something like that. But that's genuinely what I said. Now this was off camera, but I'm gonna exclusive to you. We even said this off camera, like Goods is not eligible for Champion of the Year. No matter if he beats Mook, Surf, Lux, the best 2-on-2 ever, you know, and all this year he's not eligible for that. 100%. So knowing I'm thinking all like this, like that, and I'm like, yo, I don't condone, I don't justify, anything that he did. I don't like what he did. You know what I mean? And I felt bad for Jim and what he went through. 100%. So
he was a victim.
Just knowing that this is in my head and like, yo, J Black, he did this, and Jim himself said, yo, J Black ain't saying nothing like that. But it's Tech. But he condemned you with Tech though. I mean, I
watched the blog.
Yeah.
I was trying not to cut you off, but I watched the blog, and you multiple times stopped Tech when Tech was saying certain things. I don't even agree with what Tech said on that episode, to be clear. Tech was, you know, first spur of the moment, he was looking at it from both angles. He was trying to almost trying to justify what Goods did, maybe.
I feel like
I didn't agree with that,
Tech,
but I still feel like
he used the wrong word choice.
Yeah,
in terms of saying, I'm trying to, you know, I can see both sides. I feel like something got lost in translation in how he's articulating that. He's trying to see why Goods did that.
Why would he do that?
Why would you do that? Like, what was in your head? What would you drink that night?
Not justifying it. He was searching for a reason. He wasn't justifying it. He was trying to figure out the justification behind it. And James took that the wrong way, but the way that he came back, you know, as a father and as this and as that. It's like,
let's just play devil's advocate. Champion is 100% wrong. At the end of the day, it's also an opinion though. It's just an opinion. Because now we have Joe Budden in battle rap. He wouldn't last a day. He be saying some ridiculous. So Joe Budden is not. So right now, what I'm saying right now, Joe Budden is not allowed in battle rap. 100% because he would say the left thing, the right thing, the middle thing,
like
this
me.
And that. Like.
They don't like that. Yo, they not gonna like me.
They was salty when they did when Arsenal did that shit at High Stakes.
They not gonna like me. But you talking about Joe Budden, the commentator though?
Joe Budden, the commentator. I watch his podcast.
Yeah, I watch his podcast. Everyday Struggle. Yeah,
he don't give no fights.
Yeah, exactly. At all. And that's I feel like.
But that's the other thing though. All right, so now there's two people on the show. You know what I mean? So if we're debating your battle, right? 9 times out of 10, because that's why me and Tech is on the show, because every time I talk to him on the phone about a battle, we always just go like, what the fuck are you talking about, Tech? Yeah. I'm like, okay, dude. I'm like,
J Black cuss, y'all. You know he said fuck.
Listen, we not on Champions Day. We're not on Champions Day. He says whatever.
Yeah.
So I knew he'd be perfect for the show. I'm like, you'd be perfect next. We always disagreeing. We go on the phone for 3 hours, 2 hours, like. Every time, it's natural us disagreeing. So you have a person that be on your side and a person be against your side. But at the end of the day, you always have somebody defending your honor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we review your battle, we have somebody defending your honor. So at the end of the day,
that way it's not like everybody.
The first 2 minutes of the video, Goods is wrong. Goods should be banned. Goods is this. Good. Like I'm going in on Goods the first 2 minutes. Yeah. So
I'm glad you just said that. Because I did have a question I wanted to ask you personally.
It's about Tech 9?
Nope.
Before we get off Tech.
No, I don't want to get off Tech.
First of all, I want to take this kill shot to Tech.
Kill shot to Tech.
Because he couldn't be here. He was supposed to be here. We don't.
And since
it's already in there. Why you looking at it like that?
I'm making sure. I don't rock with Patron. I don't rock with Patron.
J Black on camera.
I'll do 3 shots.
Said he was down to take this kill shot.
I'm gonna do it.
I had to tell him that. Everybody else did it.
I would take
J Black said I ain't gonna be no bitch ass nigga.
I'm gonna be this is show. I'm gonna go to what you do. But I would have took 5 shots of Henny instead of a kill shot.
We can still take 5 shots. I'm not gonna do that now.
You already lost your bargain. You lost your bargain.
I would take 1 kill shot over 5 shots. I'm gonna take 5 shots to Henny. I'm gonna take my Henny shot. You love it.
So here's my question.
Hold on. Because it's Tech 9.
The Henny make it smooth a little bit.
Y'all had a situation.
What situation?
At a Born Legacy? With Jerry
This is the beauty of being at every event. I mean, like, Tech 9 is rapping what he's rapping. Tech, I'm on your side of the stage, bro. The entire time you're not allowed back in Philly, I'm like, Tech, I'm on your side of the stage.
Yeah.
So you think I'm giving? So I'm like, we talked right after the battle was done.
No, but what happened? No, for the people who don't know the story though.
So me and Tech, you know what I mean? Tech needed somebody to shoot his trailer.
Yeah.
I don't shoot trailers. I don't do nothing.
Right.
I'm like, it's Tech 9. It's motherfucking Tech 9 to me. You know,
Yeah.
legend to me. I'm like,
hell yeah,
I'm gonna do
yeah.
that shit.
I
I'm
feel
about to
it.
bring. I'm about to bring two of my cameras.
The talent of the door.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
I'm about to bring two of my cameras to make this trailer look fucking good.
Yeah.
100%. So one of the part of the trails was the body bag. That
Right.
he got special, that he customized or
I
whatever.
remember he dragged it.
And dragged it and made it look good. Then Jerry West, I think the next month or whatever when they battled, Jerry West brings out a body bag, looks identical to the one that he had. So he think, nah, fuck. And I'm pretty sure he was drinking that night too. This nigga motherfucking J Blac gave Jerry West a body bag. I'm mad at him.
Did you have the body bag?
No. Once we talked we talked at the event, then we talked on the phone right after. You know what I mean? I'm like, think of what you're saying. You think I'm gonna ride in my trunk all the way to New York? Because I'm from where you from. I'm 10 minutes from your house, nigga. 78. Tuck. I'm at 78. By the 7-Eleven on the corner on Oak.
215
Right next to the McDonald's. All that. I'm 10 minutes from you. You Germantown. I'm 10 minutes from you, man.
But was it your personal body? What made
No,
him
it was
think-
his body bag.
Did he leave it at your house?
No, we threw that away.
So how could you have possibly?
He wasn't thinking. No, at the time, I think he was drinking. He must have been drinking. He wasn't thinking at the time. He must have had the Henny. He was not thinking at the time. So he thought, oh, Jerry West got a body bag. It must be from J Blac.
Yeah.
I don't even have Jerry West's phone number.
I'm gonna use this. You need it?
You got it. I don't have Jerry West's phone number. I follow him on Twitter. I think he's a dope rapper.
But I think he is too. Yeah. But
I don't have no contact with him. And then why would I drive with a body bag? At the end of the day, cops pull you over. I don't care what it is. You don't want to drive with a body bag in your trunk all the way to New York. Like who risks that? Period.
I wouldn't think nothing of it.
I mean,
I would throw the body bag in the truck and say fuck it, but not if that's my man though.
At the end of the day, why would I do all that?
Why would you?
For Jerry West?
Yeah, why would? That's what it. Why would you do that anyway?
I mean, probably for luck. I'm joking.
Hey, man, that's you know.
You know what I
So
mean?
is Lux your favorite? Oh, hold on, my bad. Hey, you had a drink.
Go ahead.
You got a question?
Oh,
Food getting cold.
damn, what was my? I don't even remember what the fuck my question was.
It's a microwave. Is Lux your favorite battler? Who your favorite?
See, now here's the problem I got. I'm probably gonna ask you the question. In battle rap media, once you name your favorite battle rapper, anytime you review one of the battles, be like, yo, you're biased.
Well, you've already said several times that Averb's your favorite battler.
Yeah.
And I watch your shit.
Averb and Lux.
I'm asking for the.
Yeah, so I'm gonna break this down. Averb and Lux is my favorite battle rappers. It's how they rap and they do what they do, and that's been that way since 2009. Nothing has changed.
What is it? Is it the the
momentum build-ups, the ending haymakers,
the multi-syllable patterns?
Yeah. Momentum build-ups.
So is that your dream battle then? Do you want to see that go down?
Listen,
That's one of the battles that has to go down.
when I realized I couldn't do that, put them two together, because I'm pretty sure Lux went like 30, and if Lux did 30, Verb would have went 15 or something like that. So I'm like, there's no way I can pay for that. I'm like, champion. I'm gonna do champion instead because they
Put the punch on.
Okay. I'm a build because I honestly, if I had the money, I played the lottery all the time. If I had the money, I will book that with the quickness.
Yeah.
That is my dream matchup. I've been on camera 6 years ago asking for that. Six years ago.
It's two things that came to my mind, being that you just said that.
Mm-hmm.
First thing is first. You just said you would pay for that.
I would if I had the money.
You yourself would pay for Verb vs. Lux.
Yeah,
That man gave overhead $10,000.
Okay, that's the thing.
That's a little different.
He
gave him $9,000.
No.
And that starts the first question. What made you decide, to give to start the whole champion of the year thing?
It's to put pressure. Like everybody's changing it. I don't know if you follow my Twitter, but there's been like over 10 battle rappers saying I'm gunning for that champion of the year. I need that. You know what I mean? The money. All right, let me get something real quick. Let me get something real straight real fast. Before we even announced the $10,000 to O-Red,
I didn't announce it. Y'all dropped that shit.
Y'all hit everybody.
I follow your Twitter, so you throw them little gifs on the joint like, wait till you see something. Have a little gif like,
that shit came out of nowhere, yo.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Next thing you know, I see you with the Black Panther, you know what I'm saying, pose and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
What I'm saying is that before we even announced how much the Battle Rapper of the Year was gonna get, people was already getting tight at the list. They was already like, I should be number one. I should be number one. So people was already motivated for that. So like, we already got him in the chokehold. Now we dropped the 10 racks on him. It's a wrap. So now every battle rapper, not every battle rapper, but a lot of the battle rappers are gunning for that. You know what I mean? You saw last night that I saw, John Adonis talking about it. I'm gonna have it this year. I seen Danny Myers.
John said that?
Yeah. I seen Danny.
Danny was going
in
like,
popping that shit.
It's my shit.
Yeah.
Cali Smooth. I can go to the list. There's a whole
Danny
bunch
was
of battle
popping that
rappers.
shit.
Did they forget that Henny Man is gonna win 2018? Fuck y'all niggas so.
Listen, anything is possible.
What camera is John looking at right now so I could talk to this nigga?
Say no more.
Did you not know?
Hey, John.
Yes, boy.
Hey.
Fuck wrong with you?
Now let me get this thing extremely straight for you guys right now. Shout out to every league. Shout out to URL, King of the Dot, RBE, Bullpen. But that Champion of the Year prize is from me, Tech, and Champion. So that means it doesn't matter where you're
That's
at,
the last
what you're
one.
doing. Yeah,
That's the last one.
yeah. So
If you get a
not-
if you get a sponsor,
I get a sponsor me. Yeah. If anybody want help with that, you know what I mean? If anybody was gonna help with that, but
hey, what you think about King of the Dot, man? Like you mentioned King of the Dot, like that's not on my questions or nothing, but like
I think King of the Dot is dope.
it seems like they're in the trust the process.
What do you mean trust the process?
Rebuilding process. You know,
Think so?
Ain't that y'all thing, Philly? Trust the process.
Trust the process.
You know what I mean? That's like a rebuilding phase.
It's a Philly shit,
It's the Sixers thing, so it is a Philly thing.
Yeah, so
Joel Embiid,
trust the process.
As far, I don't think they're rebuilding. I think their last event wasn't, as far as the crowd.
With the whole
was horrible.
disaster.
I mean, I feel like one of the star players is going. Yeah, I feel like he was the one that sold a lot of pay-per-views. But I think King of the Dot is still a league that's been around for a while, so they can figure things out. You know what I mean? I'm looking towards more so. Like, I feel like their next event will define their year and how they'll be for the rest of the year.
What is it? A blackout? What is
I
it?
think it's a blackout. It's next to blackout, and the world comes
Blackout
after
or
that.
back to basics.
Because you know what, 2016, it seemed like King of the Dot was in prime position to kind of make a
big jump.
They
jump over.
but they
a jump
they
over
just
with the bunker.
jump. Yeah.
Remember they had the bunker?
that
The
was-
bunker was
that was-
dope. I
shout
wanted
out
to
to
battle in the
Avocado, shout out to
bunker
Avocado.
so bad. Shout out Avocado. It was what that was his.
That was. I feel like he's the one that deserves most of the credit for that.
What, for the
Based on
look?
it- No, everything.
whole-
I think that was his thing. You know what I mean? But it was also the King of the Dot.
Avocado is like one of them hidden treasures of battle.
Yeah.
You only know.
He needs to stay that way.
It's not hidden no more. We see that he's one of the most important people in battle rap.
I like what you said though. He needs to stay that way.
He needs to stay that way. Really.
Why you say that though? Like
Because anything that gets oversaturated or certain things just need to stay as it is. You know what I mean?
But with him now,
I'm glad he found URL.
I think he
glad he found URL.
Oversaturation with saturation with Avocado was good. But that means because if he's used all throughout the year, that means battle rap as a whole looks good.
Nah.
Every URL event looks good.
Every URL. If he don't,
oversaturation.
I think what he's saying is, okay, you doing KOTD already, so stay, true to them. Now you're doing URL, the biggest league in the world.
Stop it there.
Kind of stop it there because we don't want the same. We don't want all the leagues to have the same exact look.
No.
I mean, they can switch it up a certain way. I feel like even with Avocado being on URL and King of the Dot, the look is still different.
But see, he didn't go from small leagues to
the look in the
King
room
of the
might be different, but the quality
from the King of the Dot to
you've been petitioning for Avocado for like 2 years. Yeah. Like you've always acknowledged
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And when I went to, I did live. Shout out Avocado. I did live watch over when I went to Cali. I'll be back out there a couple days too, and I'm like, yo, this nigga is very smart. He's like very. You know what I mean? It's like that's why I say he's like a hidden jewel. But it's almost like. You want URL to look like that. You want KOTD to look like that. You don't want everybody to be able to look like that. You want to be able to differentiate. It's levels to this shit.
Because every battle doesn't really
It's
deserve.
levels to this shit.
You don't want other leagues to have access to the Henny bottle?
What do you mean? I'm sharing my Henny with everybody.
So, but you're not sharing avocado with everybody.
This is
Okay.
You see what I mean? It's a bar. It's a bar.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
You know what I mean?
Did you hear that? Shout out my nigga Spiff. You heard what he said? That's a bar. But hold on, peep this though. Even myself, we'll use since you said Henny, I'm gonna use metaphorically. I use the same rules for myself. Mm-hmm. I'm not even about to like you see how if it's tiers in battle rap,
yeah.
I'm not low tier because I'm not on URL yet, but I'm somewhere. I'm not a nobody. I can get booked all year round if I want to for $300 to $500.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I'd rather travel around and holler at the real niggas in battle rap, do interviews and shit like that before, and spend my own money than somebody pay me $300 to $500. Nigga, my shoes is gonna cost $300 to $500 fucking. These only records. These on phone. They two something. They two. These ones. But when I throw the top on this Rock Nation outfit though, baby, I'm doing something. I know. You feel me? I'm doing something. So what I'm saying is, the exclusivity rule that we speaking on, I use it for myself too. I don't think the Henny is not a look that everybody deserves.
Okay.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts,
It's not.
Facts,
It's
facts,
not. I would sit back and wait for the right looks before I just take any battle for a couple dollars.
Facts.
And so when we say that about Avocado, it's not saying that he doing too much. It's saying that he shouldn't do too much. Because we need that the exclusive feel.
When Avocado dropped, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh. It's Avocado, yo. Everything stopped, yo.
And you part of the reason why, because I didn't, for real, you the first time I heard the Avocado name was from watching you. I don't even think it was it was before Champion. It was on J Blac blogs when you was talking about King of the Dot footage and this, that, and
Avocado shit is like, you know what I mean? It's like the fire stick of battle rap. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like whoa.
I think I done talked too much, yo. I apologize. This is the last time I'm going to apologize for being me. But
no, you're gonna have to apologize again when you're done.
But I said all that to say this. I apologize for talking too much. It's his turn to talk. Say some shit.
So what you said though? You said they got the drinks pouring.
No.
What you said? I lost my point.
It was.
Hey, me and Tank got fucked up a little bit when I did Champion though. Them niggas ain't like they know. But by the last episode that dropped, I could tell. I was like, I was ripped a little bit.
Y'all had the Henny and Duce on the deck.
Oh yeah.
But, all right, so, okay, Avocado. I thought it's not about everybody got it twisted. You know what I mean? If you book, I don't care who the fuck you are. If you book Surf versus Mook, hit me up and I'll be there.
I have to.
It's not even about the league. So what I'm saying is this.
But the right league got to do that though. Shit like that. I'm listening. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that if you have the right match, if you have Surf versus Mook, Conceited versus Tay-Rock, or it doesn't matter what league you are.
Right.
That's when you say, hold on, I have vibranium in my fucking hand. I got vibranium in my hand. I got
the Wakanda reference.
I got vibranium in my hand. I gotta take this to Wakanda, and Wakanda is avocado. So you have. You know what I mean? So when you have matches of that caliber, that's when you say, I can't fuck this up. Avocado, you need to shoot this.
You know, they need to.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, they need to name that whole motherfucking event.
But that goes with what I said then. That's an exclusive battle.
Yeah.
Of course, Avocado needs to shoot.
I'm saying, doesn't matter. I want to say, if you book that battle, that's when you say it.
But Jimmy from
Ice versus Disaster.
You say Avocado.
Jimmy from across the street versus fucking
nah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I'm not good at making up fake battle rap names because my name be out of Henny, man. I was like a year ago. I was one of them fake battle rap names.
Wow.
Gems talked about me. That's what I told them niggas. I said, man, the only reason I got to not like Gems, and when I was about to battle Averb, and he was petitioning going against Averb.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you about to battle the Henny man at some cookout.
So it's personal.
It's gonna be food outside.
It's personal with you.
Fuck you, nigga.
You need to battle. You need to battle that nigga right now.
And it wasn't food outside; it was inside. Damn it, nigga.
You need to battle.
I made them hot
right
wings. This wasn't at the event you hosted. You hosted the other joint. It was at the club. The other joint that Averb battled at.
It was at you and Nuno.
Yeah.
You been watching?
I paid
That
attention.
nigga J Blac hard as hey yo.
But I think we missed the point right here. I'm gonna travel way back to Averb and Lord Lux.
Okay.
Be my favorite.
Right.
That doesn't. I want to tell people that's watching, like, yo, it doesn't mean we biased. And because it's your favorite battle rapper, I have no ties.
Mm-hmm.
I don't owe Averb anything.
Exactly.
I don't owe Lord Lux anything, so I can talk however I feel. I've said Averb lost so many matches.
Mm-hmm.
I've said Lux lost before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if they lose, I'll be the first one to say it.
I'm different. I'm gonna keep it real. Hitman Holla and Tay Rock is like my favorite battle rappers, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna convince me they lost. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna lie. I don't care. The fuck. Shit, nigga, he won.
That's real nigga shit though.
If the nigga didn't choke and the nigga didn't stumble, he won. Cause his shit better. One thing about it, that you could do that when you talking about niggas who consistent. It don't matter. I can find a way to debate that because them niggas ain't never really fucking up. You know what I mean? They never really fucking up. So, you know what I mean? But who you battle again? That's a good one.
I'm good on
That was a
man.
good XL. You gave me that one.
How did you battle? How did you battle?
He battled Queen. Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
I swear I didn't know
So
that.
that's why you didn't get the reference. He got a URL battle, nigga. How many?
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
How many views y'all got now?
Okay. My bad. Yeah. You did.
I think that's at 330K.
Nah, it's too late. You don't know.
No. I thought you was, you know what I mean, shooting
Hey,
like
take five PGs that dropped last year and put the views together, and that's what J Blac got in one.
I thought, you know what I mean?
And he's
you know
a
what I mean?
blogger.
Like, he started from another league, you know what I mean? And then just boom.
I got 330K, I think.
I got a good one for you. Let's get into this. T-Top, because we was looking at this. I thought about this. They said the Paul Walker bar on here on Sue Surf.
Here we go.
This is Sue Surf versus this is Gun Title versus NWX, and they said the Paul Walker bar. Do anybody know about her?
No, of course not.
When you know what I'm saying, when
He said I put the rock on your ass like the Fast Six.
And then
He said when I say Paul Walker, that just mean I crash whips.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about? Because recently T-Top apologized for the Kanika bar.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
See, now that's a tough question, and it's kind of hard because no matter how you answer it, it's the wrong answer. It's not the right answer because I don't condone, you talking about the dead. I'm not trying to justify you talking about the dead, but it's been happening for so long in battle rap. Like, this is nothing new, is what I'm saying. In a sense, I'm kind of desensitized to it. But if I'm close to Kanika, I'm mad at T-Top. But if I'm in the city of Chicago, I'm around the area, I'm mad at T-Top. All I'm saying is that battle rappers use it at your own risk. So now T-Top has to pay for that. Other than that, I'm moving forward, 100%. You know what I mean? If T-Top talk about me and people that died in my past, I'm gonna be tight, 100%. You know what I mean? But that's something he has to deal with me. But that in the same breath, that's battle rap.
Okay, so he put the apology out, right?
Yeah.
Now you got everybody else, certain people supposedly from the Chi area, joining in on it. But he did put his apology out. So do you think that his apology is geared more towards the family or more towards
do you think it's sincere, period?
Knowing T-Top, I think it's sincere. T-Top is a stand-up dude. He's a cool dude. Me and him debate. Like, I can tell. T-Top is one of the guys I can sit here and talk with him like, you lost. Thought you got body back and he had a straight face. He's a cool dude.
You never said that to him.
I said you lost before. So straight to his face. I said.
It's only you probably only been able to say that one. When the fuck did T-Top lose, man?
Well, it's not this bad about Surf.
Goods?
I thought Surf beat him and Goods beat him.
I think Surf. I'm not the only person that.
I definitely say Surf beat him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely.
Now, he beat him the first 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, yes.
But the third,
yes.
You know how everybody on Twitter kind of, in a sense, exposed themselves to this because they keep saying, "Yo, Surf had an amazing first round." Why would you say that? So when you say that, you pretty much gave the winner of the battle to Surf.
Yeah.
So you can't say Surf had an amazing first round and then not talk about T-Top's first round because the first round decides the battle.
Right.
Now, so I'm. That's an unpopular opinion, right? But I agree with you there. As far as T-Top lost to Surf.
Mm-hmm. It's debatable though.
I think T-Top beat Goods.
I think Goods beat T-Top.
I think everybody think Goods beat T-Top.
The majority consensus.
But if we put that battle on right now in this room,
what are you saying?
I'm just saying, if we did that at some point, at any point,
yeah.
You think Top beat
if you
Goods?
like, okay, yes.
I don't.
Do you hear?
I
T-Top was talking to Goods, man.
And Goods was talking to T-Top.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Are you
Goods
out
was
your mind?
talking to T-Top.
You battle Goods.
I beat Goods. It
You
wasn't even.
feel away about Goods.
No, fuck no. Goods is. I fucking love Goods. Goods is one dog, but I'm not really biased for real. I can really.
I'm not really bad.
I'm trying to tell you. I honestly think if we don't have time to do that right now,
Yeah, we don't.
or do we? Because I don't give a fuck. But we got other talking points. to do.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If we did that with what I'm saying is, if you look at it in a room full of non-battle fans, people who don't know Goods from T-Top, you're gonna get a different type of reaction.
They're gonna go to Goods.
I promise you.
That second round opening, he's talking about
That second round. Look at Beezy.
Hey, Beezy come through on this motherfucker.
What's that
Bruce
Kid
Banner
Capri?
shit, yo.
What a Kid Capri?
He come through on this Bruce Banner shit, yo. That nigga come through. What the fuck?
That second round opener.
Yeah, from Goods.
Fire.
Never seen him before.
Fire.
Yeah, that
Never seen
second
that
round
before.
was like, man.
But I'll leave that at. I think Goods won, but I'm not gonna argue against it. Debatable.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
Okay.
But back to
Okay.
nigga Jenkins.
Cool. That's all I ask. If people act like T-Top.
So what I'm saying is this right now. Like, I'm not mad at the outside community getting mad at T-Top, but when we're inside the battle culture, we've been through this a million times to the point where we might be desensitized to it. It happens every other battle. So now you're gonna highlight T-Top. There's other battle rappers that use the Nigga Jenkins bar. Right. You know what I mean? And then there's more that's gonna be released.
Trayvon.
This ain't the last. I'm saying another Nigga Jenkins bar is gonna be dropped soon.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's already been some.
No, I'm saying there's been some, and then there's gonna be more that's gonna. Cause I watched all the pay-per-views. I know the battle rappers that use them. So in a month or so, another battle's gonna drop with the same bar being used.
Snowball effect.
So now, do you want every battle rapper to apologize?
I basically feel how you feel, because I personally don't like or use those type of bars.
Yeah,
I don't get no points for those type of
justify.
bars.
I don't justify it at all.
But it goes on. It happens
That's what I'm
in
saying.
battle rap.
So okay.
People who don't even care about battle rap all of a sudden have an opinion on battle rap.
Definitely.
No,
That's a problem
here's
right
the thing.
there.
That battle happened in November. It's now at the end of February.
T-Top like, I didn't like that no more. That was different bag.
So I'm saying, if you're inside the battle rap community, you saw it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say nothing? Why didn't you say anything when it happened?
Yeah.
On that time,
They did.
Everybody
That's
waits.
why it's a snowball effect. My bad.
I'm about to.
I
drink. Yeah.
I apologize.
I drink.
Look.
I tried, y'all. He don't smoke.
Actually,
Let's get lit.
Okay, so look. Get off that, y'all.
Jay Blac said he wanted another kill shot. That's some battle rap.
Did he
shots.
really just say that?
I said Henny.
Anyway, he said kill shot, y'all. So we just gonna go with that.
We might be able to get him to take another kill shot.
So here's another question I wanted to ask
like 30
you.
minutes or something.
I had two questions for you. You know what I mean? And that opened up one. I want to open up another subject for you.
That's right.
Talk to me. Anything.
What's your relationship with Butterfly right now?
Ah man, that was a strong one. He went left with that one. Dang.
Why didn't I think to write that down? What type of?
Because you're not me.
Answer to this question.
Yeah, let's.
Y'all put me on the spot. He put the glasses on.
I want because the light's bright. I want to be able to.
Spot right now.
I will say this. I'm not personally like mad at him in the sense like, oh, I'm gonna fight him or anything like that. It's just that.
First off.
Don't cut him off. Don't cut him. This is very important.
Okay. Oh no, I didn't want to cut him off.
Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead.
At the time of the situation, you know what I mean, I'm coming off of, you know, something that's really tragic, you know what I mean? So I'm still till this day I'm a little crazy, you know what I mean? I'm not emotionally stable 100%. That makes down the way.
Rest in peace to your mother.
You know what I mean? I appreciate
I never got to say that to your face.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm watching Kanye and how he went. I'm like, why Kanye doing this? I understand now why Kanye going through what he went through, you know what I mean? So
she was your biggest cheerleader, like your biggest supporter?
She's my best fucking friend, my nigga.
Okay.
She's my best friend. Everything in the fucking world. Everything in the fucking world to me, she was.
Because
somebody I talk to every day, that's who she was to me.
I didn't feel your pain at all, but I could feel your pain though. Yeah. When you disappeared and when you came back. And I didn't write that down. I didn't plan on talking about that, and then we can move straight on.
Yeah. I only came back because of Tech. I was gonna come back champion of the year. I wasn't gonna come back, but Tech, he popped up on me, gave me a nice little speech. You know what I mean? And like, you know, put things in my head the proper way, and I came back sooner than I expected. But as far as that, you know, things hit me a little harder. You know what I mean? It's just like I have again. My heart is in the right place. I have genuinely the best interest for you in the future. What's going to happen, like business wise. I'm not going to say what me and Tech Nine has planned, but everything is in his favor in terms of look.
You say it's in whose favor?
As far as Tech Nine.
Business
wise. I'm trying to look out for anybody that's
right.
permanent. Anybody who's a permanent.
Y'all about to eat.
He about to eat. He about to eat good. You know.
You gonna eat. 2. You gonna eat 1.
I ship off.
He gonna eat 2. You gonna eat 1.
I ship off. You know, something to the battle rapper year. So if people don't help me, I will ship off what I get to the battle rapper year. But I don't think he has to unless at the end of the year he wants to. You know, but he's gonna be good for what we have planned. You know, I'm not gonna release that to the public though.
Right.
As far as your look, you know what I mean. I got your back. As far as you know, money, I got your back. You know, everything. I'm looking out for you 100%. So to see that go down the way it did, it's like, wow, my nigga, wow. You know what I mean? But like,
so are you saying? Because I'm trying to keep. Cause it's almost like you're talking in code.
I am talking in code a little bit.
Are you saying that you were paying for Vodafly clothes and shit?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's an understanding because Champion cost me 13. Like I said in the beginning, 13
racks off bucks.
We not even.
That's base. That's base, and then anything additional.
ORAD getting what he getting, and me doing the venue and the belt and all that stuff. We ain't breaking even yet. Yeah. We ain't breaking even yet, 100%. Right. So I'm not saying it at all. You know what I mean? He's his own man, but I just took things personally. I mean, I took things personal, and
as you should have.
At that time, I took it extra personally. I mean, because I'm looking, you know, my mom was my everyday. You know what I mean? So now I don't have an everyday.
Was he your friend?
Tech Nine.
Like, was he your friend? Did you consider him your friend?
Yeah, I did.
So
we met up. I mean, as far as being on Champion, we met up all the time.
Because one thing about me, if I ever consider a nigga my friend, it's always fixable. Unless they fuck my bitch, and then it's like fuck you.
But you gotta think this is also business now. So I'm not, you know what I mean?
No,
what are you doing?
No, I'm asking. Is this fixable as far as the friendship? Maybe you may not ever look out for him again as far as, you know, trying to rebuild, you know, his image. But can y'all be cordial again?
100%. I'm the type of cordial person. I don't try to, you know, jump out. Like, again, I ain't got no problem with gems. You know what I mean? I honestly just want to dead the situation. Like, if there is a situation.
I like Vada, man. I like Vada, and I miss Vada. I miss Vada on Champion.
I fuck with Vada, man.
I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like I know it's a big percentage of people that's like me that misses Vada on Champion. Not saying that I want Vada on Champion now, because the vibe might be weird or it might seem forced,
but it might not be.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, yeah, it probably would. But what I'm saying is, I missed that. Like you missed the original first take.
All right. I got 2 locations which I reside and I live in.
Okay.
People think Champion is in some type. Do you know where it's at? People think Champion is in a studio office or something where it's my home, my nigga.
Right.
I'm invited every time you come to Champion, you come into my home or my place of residence. I sleep
Right.
So do you just let's get you right back in there? Cool.
Fuck no.
So that's what I'm saying.
So I don't even get it. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. And Twerk can vouch for this because on one episode we caught it live. I don't even give niggas my address.
That's what I'm saying.
I give niggas the address to Walmart and then get somebody to meet them.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying then? You know what I mean? I have 2 locations and 1 location is a champion. And that's why we resigning. You know what I mean? So you inviting somebody right back into your home. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You know, and I will say this. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I took it 100% personal because at the time,
you make perfect sense. You make because it was one time this nigga fucked one of my baby mamas, right?
Yeah.
And I let this nigga. I had a studio in the crib. We did a song and shit. And then me and my baby mama start beefing. This nigga fucks my baby mama and shit, right?
Wow.
And so coincidentally, this is the first nigga to ride a battle ever. On Do or Die. This when Nunu hosted way back when Verb Battle Danger.
You not say the name or
his name Top Class.
Oh, Top.
He fucked my baby mother.
Okay.
But he fucked my baby mother like a year before the battle and shit. And they expected me to hate him. I just got over it and shit. Mm-hmm. I let him battle Ryder. Ryder fucked him all the way up. Okay.
Did you plan that? You set it up?
No, I did. I thought
that's where you got enjoyment out of it.
No, you just like everybody else.
Come on.
Just like everybody else.
You know what he did. You know what he did.
I thought he was going to win.
I'm gonna let you battle Ryder.
No, Ryder.
I'm gonna let you battle
Ryder wasn't Ryder. No, this
I'm gonna let you battle Ryder.
This is when Ryder became Ryder though. This is when Ryder became
Ryder. You probably heard Ryder raps, my nigga.
I did. No, I don't
know what he did.
Hey yo.
Don't play, man. Okay. Don't play.
I wasn't mad that he fucked him up. All right, but at the end of the day, he fucked him all the way up, right?
Right.
Now, this is the same nigga who fucked my baby mother. I looked out for him, put him on the battle, right? So we was cordial in that sense, right?
Right.
But the nigga, when Studio 23, he hit me up like, yo, I'm trying to come through, boom, record, boom, boom, boom. I'm stalling him out. Nigga, I'm never inviting you back within the threshold. Mm-hmm. I don't fuck with you like that no more. We not them type of cool. We this type of cool. What's up? What's up with you? I'm gonna go this way, you go that way. We that type of cool.
Yeah.
So you saying like that's what type of cool y'all would be? Or is it just like Vada over there? Oh, that's what's up.
What's up? It's good, man. No real problem. And I feel like I took things in a sense, now this may sound away, but I think I took things too personal. My family member said, you can't put, I know you're going through a situation, but you can't put that trust in every single person. So you're looking too much into other people. You're trying to encompass what what your mom was to you, and take that since you don't have that more. You're trying to put it in everybody else. You know what I mean? So like, Technology's my nigga right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, my nigga right now.
Yeah.
Wakanda. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Wakanda.
Right.
It could have been the same. Shit. It could have been the same way based on the situation alone. It could have like this could be my put more energy into.
I'm fucked up that Tech ain't here right now.
I don't think that Tech would have done it. I don't think Tech's. No offense to Vada at all, but I feel like when people say that, come on, fix it quick. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Hey yo, man. back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Couple cologne sprays and some Axe later, nigga. We back.
Drink some
nigga.
down.
Hey,
It's bad out here.
I'm gonna tell you something. The fact that Jay Blac is still here, if you ever doubted he was a real nigga, the nigga opened the door, y'all. I thought he was about to leave. The nigga was fanning the joint.
I know how I go.
Hey, my lungs hurt because the nigga, my man Hayes sprayed the Axe.
Stay down with the boys.
Shout out Penny in the front. Hey, that was a crazy battle rap story. That was a crazy battle rap story. And one of the questions that I got as we take this shot is, you've been around for a long time.
Very long time.
What's the craziest shit you ever seen behind the scenes?
I can't say.
What's the second craziest shit you ever seen
I
behind
can't
the
say.
scenes? Hey, so I was thinking, what's the 14th?
14?
Like, what's the story that you can say?
What's the craziest shit you seen in high stakes? Cause we was both there.
High stakes. Don't just say high stakes. Just give me something.
I'll give you high stakes.
Yeah.
I'll give you part of high stakes. It's valid to never speak their business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's up to the battle rappers if they want to.
Don't give me the same. Oh, they looked out for you, gave you the media pass.
No. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Me, Calico, Sue Surf, we're having our face off. At the end of the face off, as we stand up, a fight breaks out, a brawl breaks out.
How long, John?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Everybody.
This ain't first 48, and you're not getting things, sir. A fight breaks out.
Everybody knows that.
Battle rappers scattered. It's one of the craziest moments I experienced in battle. It's like probably the fourth.
I think that what he's implying
then
is that it wasn't just hollow.
Maybe it was deeper than that. That's up to you to
know
investigate. That's up to you to investigate.
I think he's implying that it was deeper than rap, ladies and gentlemen.
The hammer went off.
Huh?
The hammer.
Oh yeah, the hammer went. I just don't change who it was, but hammer went off too. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. But that's a crazy moment. That's a crazy moment.
People bust guns all the time in the air.
I give another one.
At least with you know what I'm saying, with us, but you know. Everybody
I
don't
can't
do that
name
in
names
battle
because
rap.
at the end of the day, people got hurt, so I can't say like, oh, he did it and he did it, but he was outside.
But okay, go ahead.
We outside. I think Nome was in Nome 6. The first time I battled Queensfoot. This is this.
What you mean the first time?
I battled Queensfoot twice.
Yeah, he battled Queens.
The first one was just a freestyle jokey type of thing.
Okay, but not okay.
Second
It was
one-
outside of and
It's
then
outside of venue.
Okay.
Me and Av were interviewing, just talking, busting it up. Like why I put Av at like number, I don't know, someplace at the punchers list.
Yeah.
And we talking. Somebody's running down the block. They're running from an entourage and a battle rap affiliate person because they said something about that dude and they beat him the fuck up. So if you talk, if you're a blogger or a media person, you talk some type of way, and you come to the event, just know hands might get put on you. You can't say whatever you want. I'm sorry.
Niggas got their ass whooped. A blogger got their ass
No,
whooped
not a blogger, but somebody was talking crazy.
on like Twitter.
I think Twitter something. They said this is the guy that was talking about you. Da da da.
What battle rapper was this?
I can't tell you.
So what did you just tell
I
me?
wouldn't be a real person if I told. That's snitching.
Hey, so what we figured
That's
out just
snitching.
now is that somebody go hard and somebody else should shut the fuck up. I agree with that.
I'll leave it at that. But I can't.
So you
never
from
get them.
so you from Philly? You from Philly?
I'm from Alaska.
You was born in Alaska?
No, I'm from Alaska. That's where I was raised and everything. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Oh dang! See, I see that.
I can't. That's why I only troll on Twitter.
No, because my next
I only troll on Twitter.
no, because I'm going to sports. I'm going outside. I'm gonna take it outside of battle rap real quick. Because I know, you know what I mean. I know you talk about sports sometimes and shit. So you know what I mean. That's
I'm not heavy though.
Are you
I'm not Stephen A. Smith.
on any of them? On any sport, football, basketball?
I like basketball a lot, but watch NFL. But I'm not.
You don't really give a fuck about
back and forth like.
So that's why when I did the trust the process reference, you wasn't really.
No, I caught that. It's Joel Embiid.
Yeah, you called it, but you ain't really give a fuck. Like it wasn't. Like, that's our shit, nigga.
Yeah.
You like fuck.
I read the Sixers, but you know, I think my team right now. Okay, obviously, for where I'm from, I rock with the Sixers. I fuck with the Sixers 100%.
Right.
Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons. We got our other guy coming back in, but I like Kyrie in the Boston. I mean, I love the fact that he went
for the chip or just you like him.
For the chip, obviously it's gonna Golden State. You know what I mean? That's just they got the best bet. You know what I mean? But as a team, I like Kyrie with the
Can we
Boston.
do the kill shot? You ready? I mean, it's not a kill shot. This is a regular shot.
Henny?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, so listen. Off battle rap still, but still on rap though.
Yeah.
Who your top 5 favorite rappers?
I don't do top 5 favorite because you know these guys.
Just okay. Well, who you fuck with? Who you grow up?
What era do you come from?
Yeah. Hit me.
I mean, obviously the grind, way back in grind time, way back into the MTV 106 and Park where they're battling, you know, for that belt or whatever. But for me, that I really was like glued to this shit. Like I said, NH versus Rex. So I think.
I said rappers.
Oh, rappers.
What era of rap?
No, no. Your top 5 rappers.
Or top 5 rappers.
I ain't talking about. I said off battle rap. Your top 5 rappers.
I'm gonna have to go with top 5. Not my favorite, but people that's in the game right now.
Nah. History. Your top 5.
That's hard to do. You know who I am. Once I say this, bang.
From the top.
I want to know. I want to know J Black's top 5
That's hard to do.
rappers. Give me the 5.
Oh, rappers or battle rappers?
No, not battle rappers. Fuck.
Oh.
I'm saying off battle rap.
There we go.
It's
Okay.
about time
give
we
me
shine some light on rappers.
Yeah, I
too,
want
you know
to.
what
I'm
mean?
asking you about regular rap.
All right.
Top 5 rappers.
This is all right, and I know how it's gonna go. This is my opinion. This is how I like it. This is what I listen to. This is what, you know what I mean, gets my head nodding 100%. So DMX, 6th grade, he was the hottest motherfucker. DMX, when I was in 6th grade, when I was in 6th grade, he was the hottest motherfucker.
That's my nigga.
Jay-Z, obviously.
Right.
Hold on.
Kanye West.
Right.
That's the type of nigga I am. Kanye West. That's
Right.
3. That's 3, right?
That's
LL
great.
Cool J.
You lost me there, but I can respect it. I could definitely.
You gotta respect it.
I could definitely respect it. I could
Definitely
definitely respect it.
Yeah, most definitely.
And
I'm talking about your
Now-
first 3 are in my top 5
Okay,
also.
okay.
So that's why I said LL not in
this
my
is what
top
this
5,
is
but
what
I can respect it. Yeah,
now,
I can respect it.
Now, I don't want to put him in there because, you know, I like Nas, but from what I bump, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Call it what you
Okay.
want.
I can respect it. I can respect it.
That's what I got in my eye.
Because I know that you said you took Nas out, so that means Kendrick basically slid in Nas' spot.
In a sense, yeah.
And I can
In a
respect
sense,
that
in a sense,
because
yeah.
you want to put somebody from the new school in there. I personally like J. Cole a little bit better than Kendrick, but
I like J. Cole too, but
maybe. But Kendrick has project for project. Kendrick got a better resume. You know what I mean? But J. Cole got Forest Hills Drive, and that joint was so special.
I feel like Kendrick is with the shits. Like, if you say, I mean, as far as physically, gun and all that shit, of course he's conscious now, but
Yeah. So
in rapping too, like
so-
you challenge him in the back, he'll spit some shit.
That's a perfect segue because one of my questions was believability. Actually, somebody else, I don't know their name, but they said something on they said it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And believability in battle rap. How much do you think it matter for the battler?
And it's fucked up. I gotta say this, but it doesn't matter a lot now, and that's fucking sad. Like, you don't really gotta be about what you rapping about. Cause back in the day, you had to rap on a corner. Mm-hmm. There was no smack to interrupted, Beezy jumping in. And no, if you said I'm gonna clap you, you better have it on you.
Right.
Somebody slap you.
That's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
now it's just like, yo, people in the comments take too. It's about the bars, man. I don't care how believable Math is and the scar he has on his face. No, this guy was spitting, man. He was spitting. You know what I mean? The Thule pop, the Ruby drop.
So that's what I said.
But to me, it matters a lot.
So that's what I said. I'm not. This is me saying this again. With the Gems thing, him getting punched in the face twice, and people coming to the people coming.
He thought it to me twice.
These are the people who probably got punched in the face when they was young too. They just let it happen.
No comment, man. No comment on that.
No. That was a statement.
Go
That was a
ahead.
period.
Go ahead.
That was a period. That was just So, but you believe that believability is very important in battle. Like, depending on your content. No, matter of fact, no. It don't even matter if you're positive. I gotta believe. Even Loso.
Everybody clapping.
Even Loso has believability, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a Christian and he's not trying to be anything he's not. And I believe who he is.
Right.
So believability is important no matter what. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I couldn't get with like Conceited. Even though Conceited, I can respect what he do, but I also watched him smoke his first blunt on camera in a random blog, and I was like, damn.
With Matt Pfeiffer, I saw it.
He never smoked before. What the fuck?
I smoked before, by the way. Just know you know.
He's not. I mean, you're not a battle rapper.
Yeah.
But you're not a battle rapper.
Yeah.
Conceited is a legend.
All right. There's a difference between somebody trying to be the punchline battle rapper, just trying to be, bar for bar, content, and the difference between the guy that's getting in your face like, yo,
okay,
I'm really about this shit.
So you saying the people who are in this lane have to be believable.
Yeah.
But the people who are in
like
this lane,
has to be
you just gotta be real good.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense though. I can respect that. I can respect that. But that's
different genres of battle rap.
I can respect that though. In a sense, you know what I mean? It makes sense. But that's where preference come in. Because I would prefer this lane. And
that also defines preference of battles too. You know what I mean? Like you're definitely not gonna want to see certain battlers mix up with.
Exactly. That's why I hate random put together.
Certain battles just don't make sense.
Because it's like
that's what fucks up battle rap.
Because it's a lot of things that fuck up battle rap. What do you think fucks up battle? What do you think is gonna? Do you think battle rap is dying or
dying? Nah, it's just not where it once was. We reached our peak. We reached our pinnacle 100%.
We reached out, so we're not getting no bigger.
We're not getting. Bigger.
That's not necessarily true.
We're getting more commercialized and mainstream now. We're trying to maximize the profit. I think what battle leagues are doing, because when everything's pay-per-view, that means they're trying to maximize the profit. I believe. I don't know 100% sure. I'm not an accountant or anything like that, but I think that's what it is.
Is it YouTube? I thought it was YouTube.
Oh, YouTube definitely fucked it up.
YouTube is YouTube the reason? I thought YouTube was the reason why everything became pay-per-view.
I think so too. Yeah.
So
and also, pay-per-view probably pay a lot more.
You think so?
I would assume so. I would guess. I have nobody's particulars. I don't know what King I didn't show me nothing. URL didn't show me nothing, so I don't know. But my guesstimation.
But you gotta be a league capable of getting the numbers for pay-per-view.
Yeah.
For it to be beneficial.
Yeah.
So basically, it's almost like the new game is pushing the small man out.
What do you mean? The leagues?
The culture vultures, almost. I mean, the small leagues, yeah.
So you think the small leagues are the culture vultures?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, they call me a culture vulture.
So you consider yourself a culture vulture then?
No.
See?
No, but I'm not even.
That then.
But I don't consider myself a lead. Like when I came in this shit, I just wanted to do. I was a party. I throw events.
Yeah.
I was rapping. I wanted to throw a battle.
So I said battle rap concert throwers, and I'm like,
I remember that.
I was just
you talking about me,
like,
but you talking
about everybody.
No, but
I was talking about everybody.
No, but some people took offense to it. But you were literally talking about me. When people hit me like, "What's the next do or die?" I'm like, "Dog." I throw events. I don't throw.
You're not trying to figure it out to get this.
I don't throw battles. I don't throw, what's it called? Cards?
Yeah.
Right.
What's your next card? I don't fucking know, man. What's A-Verb doing, man? I'm trying to bring some niggas out here. I did this shit because, I love battle rap. Not because, culture vultures are people who are trying to profit off of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you do what you do, like
a lot of leagues,
I deserve a lot of profit for what I do.
So, but to answer your question though, because you said would I consider myself a culture vulture?
Yeah.
When I'm talking about these smaller leagues, these people are profiting off of what they doing. I'm not. I'm tens of thousands down from the start of Do or Die Battle League to right now.
Yeah.
I'm tens of thousands down, and I don't give a fuck. I had a good time doing it. It was awesome. Yeah. But these niggas. And prior to me starting Do or Die Battle League, it was a local league, Bar Benders Battle League. They not around no more. I put them out.
Damn.
I got them out the way for real. Do or Die got them niggas. They was a DMV league. Guess what they said to me? I said, yo, I want a battle. I wrote that as a status. These people hit me. I guess somebody told them, yo, somebody said he want a battle. Boom. That's how local leagues do. They begging for people to. This motherfucker hit me and said $25 for like an intro fee. If you don't have no footage, it's $25.
Yeah.
That's a culture vulture. That's what these niggas are. That's what a lot of these smaller leagues are. Push them out. Push them out the culture. You know what I mean? Do or die gonna be do or die for the simple fact that I'm down.
So what
I'm gonna tell you my next idea, and this is a battle rap trap exclusive. Mm-hmm. Can I tell him? Should I tell him? Alright, it's called Battle Rap Trap House.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rent a house in an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
It's gonna have 4 to 8 rooms, whatever.
Yeah.
8 people. No URL battlers or nothing. Yeah. 8 battlers, 8 of the hungriest motherfuckers I could find. And I'm going to
That sounds dope.
And I'm going to my man right here is going to record the whole footage like it's a reality show, and I'm going to get my man Rob First. Yeah. He just recorded with URL Survivor Series. He from Virginia and shit.
I know. Actually, I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Shoot shot Diesel trailer.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
he's gonna shoot the actual battles. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a reality show. It's gonna be very similar to what Total Slaughter did. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Except it's not Total Slaughter.
But it helps us get attached to.
Oh no, go ahead.
It helps us get attached to the battle rappers. So now if I see these guys in the house, I'm more gravitated to this personality.
Exactly. So 100%. Basically, so I'm okay. So basically, just to bring it home for the listeners, the winner gets $1,000 and also gets a name on Do or Die. I'm going to get
like
them.
Give him Verb or Cortez or Shine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get it. The winner gets $1,000 in the name.
Yeah.
On the Do or Die. That's the next Do or Die event. You know what I mean? It's in.
That's dope. You
know what I mean? And you know what's crazy? It's going to cost way less than the other Do or Die events. It's going to cost the equivalent of. It's going to cost less than what I paid Goods by itself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all don't. I'm gonna take that. Make sure we take that part out. Because I don't want to tell niggas, and then niggas get too hip, and niggas, you know what I mean?
They'll start questioning you.
Not even questioning. No, niggas will try to take my whole idea and try to do it before me. You know what I mean? And I ain't got time for that shit.
Well, honestly, a grind time did it. Matt Ailes did it, but it wasn't that successful.
My shit, I didn't know that. Yeah. I want to check his shit out though.
Pay attention.
What did he do though?
He did something like a house. He tried to. I think it might have been before Total Slaughter. But it wasn't. He had personalities that we just didn't really care about. Like at all. I mean, and then we saw him in the house
because the thought process behind it, like this is Battle Rap Trap. Yeah. We're gonna call it Battle Rap Trap House. So it's basically a reverse culture vulture type thing. Okay. What I'm trying to do is utilize people like Jay Blac. No offense, but utilize people like Jay Blac to help build the Battle Rap Trap brand, and then use that to bring up people who are unknown. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So the people who are in the Battle Rap Trap House, they not gonna be nobody who had a PG already or nothing like that. These are gonna be the hungriest niggas, the hungriest niggas who can perform quick. Cause we talking. This is a weekend. This is only a weekend from Friday to Sunday. The Friday y'all gonna spend the night.
24 hours.
What you mean?
On the weekend, like you gonna have them in the house 24 hours?
For 2 nights. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. 5 judges and thug it out. We gonna do it. You know what I mean? You more than welcome. I would love for you to be a part of it. For real, but we'll talk about that off camera. You know what I mean? But I would love for you to be a part of it. But yeah, I think that we could pick. I think that if I do this right, we're gonna discover the next battle rap superstar.
Okay.
It's almost like an American Idol for battle rap. That's how I'm looking at it.
I feel like you asked about the chimney earlier. We need like certain elements of what's popular in the mainstream down to the battle rap level, and they're not gonna give it to us. So we gotta strip it and take it ourselves.
Take it ourselves.
I mean, who's gonna do an American Idol?
But I do think that eventually, they once we do it ourselves, they're gonna see it. It's Jay Blac validates your shit. Mm-hmm. Without a Jay Blac stamp, you kind of nobody out here. Especially when it comes to media. Almost. But no, especially when it comes to media. Especially when it comes, unless you came from the era that y'all came from, if you ain't Chris and Bai's done. So if you ain't got an angry fan or J Blac stamp and you in media, you kind of don't matter.
It's debatable.
We're not talking about Rome DMV because Rome, but y'all have both welcomed Rome, even Rome,
Platforms, yeah.
even
Rome
Rome.
was on Champion and Castro.
Y'all are the gate. You or Angry Fan are the gateways for battle rap media. Period.
Facts.
Well, last episode of That's a Bar, I gave y'all shout outs. Right? What, you know what I mean? You'll see it eventually if you see that episode. I can't remember which one it was, but I said, yo, shout out to J Blac and Angry Fan because these niggas welcome me on a platform, and it's kind of like if y'all don't do it, then you battle truth.
Yo,
You see what I'm saying? You're not. You don't matter.
You might want to stop real quick. Yeah.
Go ahead. We're gonna keep on talking.
Okay.
No, one thing I would say, I don't, you know, now, like, I know I hosted your event, but I get like millions of hosting things in the email. Now,
That was amazing. Hey, let's talk about that.
I host your shit because you've been following me for like a year and a half, 2 years.
On Twitter,
You've been shouting me out, giving me good.
but I've been. I've been.
I even saw your engagement. I'm like, I'm like, I kind of know this dude. This is the same. This is the same person. Oh, it's him. All right, you about to do it.
Yeah. And yo, when you came out, that shit meant a lot to me and to the. Like I said, I feel like niggas like you don't. I had to tell Tay-Rock the same thing.
Yeah.
I think that once people reach a certain level in battle rap, you start to feel like you're not that important because you start to feel like battle rap isn't that important.
Okay.
Because when you start to step outside of the battle rap world, but so you start to doubt your importance. And I had to, because Tay-Rock is Tay-Rock. But he was acknowledging certain things that I felt like was beneath him. And I feel the same.
No, he's a cool ass nigga. That's what he is.
Yeah, but I feel it. I feel the same way about you in the sense of. Oh shit! I lost it.
Listen, we've been drinking all the time, you know, because you're gonna lose your place with all the fucking time.
I lost it. I was right there.
Now, I don't even see myself on a pedestal. I'm a regular dude, like doing regular things. I'm not no rich man or anything like that. And when I give my opinions on battle rap,
that's where it is.
Because y'all
so that's where it is. What I'm saying is,
I don't hold my opinion over anybody. Like
what I'm saying is, I feel like you doubt your importance as far as you validate this shit. So if people do when these people do reach out for battle rap as a whole, it's no way they can do it without reaching out for J Blac, for real. That's how you feel, yeah. No, it's not. Okay, think about the Charlemagne's or think about Stephen A's or you know what I mean? When there's certain movies made, them niggas, they got one line in the movie, but they be in the movie. Yeah. Because they validate this is a movie about sports. Oh, we gotta make sure Stephen A got a line in it.
A new Jamie Foxx shit? Stephen A. Smith brother or some cousin or some shit?
Yeah, his shit was all the way back here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's funny as shit, right? But that's at the end of the day, you're one of those guys. They gotta pull you in to validate what they doing. That's point blank period. Gems built itself off you. Vada built itself off you. I got a whole lot of. I'm only at like 850. Y'all could help me get up on Twitter. We at like 9,000 on YouTube. You helped me get a lot of them motherfucking subscribers. You helped me get a lot of them followers. Even though my number's not all the way there, this episode right here, I'm going over a stack on Twitter off this episode, whether you realize it or not.
Okay.
Okay, that's where I was going with it. When you hit me, you told me a certain. You said, "Yo, you're not gonna want to pay me." You remember that?
Yeah.
You said you're not gonna want to pay me. I said, "What's the number?" I said, "I pay these niggas." Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
He said, "Man, I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to pay it."
Yeah.
When you said the number, I laughed. Literally, like with my girl. I said, "Whoa, this nigga don't know his worth." You don't know your worth, man.
I know my worth, but it's more
You
so...
don't know your worth. I would rather you be at a do or die event than more than half of the niggas who I paid to battle on the do or die stage. Real live.
I appreciate
Real live. And when you shot me that number, I'm like, that is exactly what I would expect you to say. Not no more, Definitely not no less. If you would have told me it's more than 500, y'all, I tell you that right now. If you would have told me 500, I said, nigga, what? I'm gonna give you blank.
Yeah.
Because you more important than that.
Yeah.
You more important than that. And this was before I walked in the Champion and saw what you put into what you do. This was like right at the beginning of Champion. You know what I mean? Oh.
Yeah.
The game need a motherfucking nigga like you, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm just saying that y'all niggas don't understand y'all worth. And at the end of the day,
I think the battle rappers understand that. That's why the leads can't book them all the time.
I think the battle rappers
argue a whole bunch.
I think it's just the same exact sentence, except flip it. They don't understand they worth either. They think they worth more than what they are.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, not saying no. I can't tell a man what he worth, but it depends on who we talking about.
Well, see, even if I don't know my worth, I don't price myself out to everybody.
If you
see me
can
everywhere.
Exclusivity. The shit we was talking about earlier. Yeah. Exclusivity. Exactly. It's no price tag you could put on exclusivity.
Yeah.
And that's where somebody like Mook or that's why I said depending on who you talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a nigga like Hollow moves perfectly.
I do too.
Somebody like Hollow, I think he moves perfectly.
Business wise, yeah.
Yeah. I think he moves like, you know what I mean? It just seems to me from the outside looking in. Somebody like him. He's only on certain events, certain cars.
The biggest one, he's the headliner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody like that. I think that, yeah.
You good, go ahead.
So, hold on. I got some more. I got some more. I got some shit for this, man. You know what I mean?
You got the drinks pouring. Why your text messages come up on the screen? That's you? That's your man.
That's definitely his shit. Hey, Hayes. Your text message is coming up on the screen, so I hope don't no embarrassing shit come up.
I will say this for Champion of the Year, y'all make sure y'all pay attention to who you pick and who you choose. Battle right. Battle
so
the right
the process.
process.
Is it going to be the same this year? Now, how do you feel about the process? I honestly, I apologize. I did it again. I cut you off. But I just wanted to let you know, because I want to be a real nigga. Yeah. I mean, I want to keep the same energy. Yeah. I do agree with the people who said that y'all was talking over top of each other.
100%.
But at the same time, I can understand this was a first time thing. This was an idea.
And if you pay attention to the first 10 minutes of the first code check, I'm like, yo, keep your comments at 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So we're not yelling over each other. And they still did it anyway.
Yeah.
So I try to do that, but
it got annoying. Like,
yeah, to me too.
It probably,
I had to edit that shit. I had to edit that shit.
It probably got annoying to you in the room because you knew what you was gonna have to do.
Yeah, going home.
Yeah, but
I was a little pissed off.
I love what you did.
Oh yeah,
the idea. It you know, it's an idea and it's execution. The idea, I think, is one of the top ideas ever in battle rap.
I appreciate that.
The execution, first and foremost,
it's the first one.
He didn't have Henny Man in the room. I could have been there. I'd have been a nigga to be like, everybody shut the fuck up.
Hey guys, alright.
Hurry up and shut that door, because I know you took a shit.
No, I didn't.
What you thought about life?
But it's the first time it's ever been done. You know what I mean? Again, I appreciate every league, but we didn't have, like, you were talking about just me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Funding everything, thinking of the process, and getting catering, getting cameramen, and getting all that stuff. So it's just me. At the end of the day, I'm just a battle. I'm a glorified. I cater to everybody and everything. I got everybody food, pizza, wings, drinks, all that. You know what I mean? So I did all that. You know what I mean? I'm just a.
I just saw what you said. I saw the drum when you said you had security.
I had security.
You had security just for the look, basically.
It was for the look, and in case I don't want anybody to feel away, because you know we're gonna have, like, you probably in the room. You know, people like, oh, I can't talk to him that way. I'm like, no, talk to him that way.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not like that.
But
no, I'm saying, like, get your point off, because like it probably be timid in front of, like, oh man, I can't. I mean, I think Tay-Rock 2-1-2-1. I'm like, talk your shit. We got security to break it apart, so now you can say whatever you want to whoever's in the building. So I had security for that. What I'm saying is, I'm a glorified.
Hey, do Mike the translator know how to know Russian martial arts?
He probably do. He's very confident.
He
probably fucking
that motherfucker talk like he'd break a nigga apart.
I think so too. He very confident. You know what I mean? He don't care.
He talk slow and thought out like.
He must be really a part of organized crime. You know what I mean?
I will fucking.
But what I'm saying is that I'm just a glorified motherfucking fan. That
let's do this.
I finished my shit, y'all late. I'm past them on their own show.
Let's take a kill shot.
You know, I'm past them on their own show. He's supposed to take a time. I was already done.
You can tap out.
Tap it out.
Me and Jay Black doing this.
You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, no matter how you phrase it,
walking off.
I appreciate y'all put me up on a pedestal, but I'm not that. I'm just a glorified fan that's been doing commentary on battle rap for the longest time. And I just put my money up. And this can be done by anybody. Like if you had the same thoughts in my head, I mean, if you had my thoughts you put in your head and you say, oh, I'm gonna put the money up for it, you could do the same thing. Anybody can do what I've done.
But you're the trailblazer. And what I want anybody to understand is you are the trailblazer. Because I be reading comments and say comparing battle rap trap to champion and all that shit. I'm telling you right now, face to face and on camera, nigga, you are that nigga.
Appreciate that.
Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. It's nobody that can tell me anything about Jay Black because you know this. I was in another state. I can't even remember where the fuck I was at. Where was we at? I was in Chicago, I think.
Yeah.
And somebody tweeted and said, yo, you should have Henny Man on Champion. You should have Henny Man on Champion.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I'm cool enough. And you hit me, it was like, yo, I think you cool enough.
No, I hit you, like, people get so fucking confused, like there's a process or you gotta do this, you gotta talk to that person. I'm like, if I told you I'm the person that put all the money up and I do all the edits, I'm like, Henny Man. My nigga, I hit you in the DM like, yo.
Yeah, you said, I think you cool enough.
Come on the show. Like, what's the problem?
Facts.
You're talking to the owner of the shit, so
and that's
you good. And you was on the show. Is
straight
that
like that. Yeah. Nigga, but what the point being is, this was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
This was on a Tuesday. I wasn't supposed to leave Chicago till Thursday. That nigga said I could get you on the mob. Hello, can I change my flight? Nah, you don't understand. I'm trying to be on Champion. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. Straight like that.
I appreciate that.
For real. You know what I mean? So, no.
That was some good episodes too.
So, you've been in this battle rap shit for this long.
Yeah.
This might get a little bit controversial, but we gonna do this. We gonna do this.
I can't avoid it now, and I've been drinking. So I see what this show is about.
It's easy.
He gets you liquored up, put out the strongest
talk
topic,
shit and get lit, man.
So I can't really fucking. You can't lie if you want to.
It's not okay.
You sipping this shit.
It's not nothing.
Going down with Henny and Patron. Henny and Patron. I said I'm only taking one kill shot. This second kill shot, they slipped this in.
I did.
You ain't slick. I see you. I'm gonna drink it though. You
all
good?
Let's do it.
You good?
All right, this is it. Battle rap Mount Rushmore.
I can't do that.
We got to do it.
This is hard as fuck to do.
It's okay.
So hard.
This is my thing.
I've thought of this subject so much. I don't know, you seen Jim Carrey.
Nobody thought about it the way I did yet. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna listen to you.
We'll see. Jim Carrey in 23, you know, he wrote all them numbers on the board and like he went crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So me on Mount Rushmore, like this guy should be here, this guy should be here, this guy should be here. And then I come to the conclusion like, yo, battle rap is a fucking baby. There is no Mount Rushmore yet. We haven't experienced a whole bunch of years and shit. We're like this carved out. Because at the end of the day, every fucking year we change who's supposed to be on Mount Rushmore. Now we're saying T-Rex be on Mount Rushmore, right? At first it was Mook. It was Mook Lux. Like, so in 10 years, if they don't battle, I guarantee you people are not going to say Mook and Lux's name again. No. You know what I'm saying? But Mount Rushmore is supposed to be foundation. If we're talking about foundation, this is what it should be. There's East Coast and there's West Coast. For the East Coast, who were the two names that you put on there? You always say Mook and Lux. That's the consensus in the comments. So that's the East Coast.
In the West Coast.
So if you say,
what about the Midwest though? I think the East Coast deserves two. The Midwest is this is only in your theory. I think the East Coast would deserve two. The West Coast. West Coast need one. Midwest need one.
Are you
no diss to them? Not no diss to them, but we know where it started at though.
If you disregard the West Coast, then your Mount Rushmore will be different. But me, I encompass all of battle rap.
No, I don't know.
So I'm saying,
yeah, go ahead.
Immaculate and Thesaurus. Murder Mook and Lux will be the general Mount Rushmore if you come down to a realization that you cater to the entire community of battle rap. You know, people
because you skip the whole Midwest.
Some people, I mean, it's in the sense that that's. So who would you put on from the Midwest?
Okay, Hitman or Verb, one of those two. Now, this was hold
Foundation.
Now let me explain. Now this is where I take the Mount Rushmore.
It's not about who's best.
This is where I take the Mount Rushmore conversation. We're talking about the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
So think about that. Number one, them shits in stone. You can't change that.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody
once it's dead,
all the time.
Yeah, but. So battle rap can't be a baby, and so we can't do it because that shit was done hundreds of years ago, and it still stands. It was done when America was still a baby. But I think about which individual presidents is on there, and then I compare the battle rappers' accolades to the individual presidents, and that's how I come up with my Mount Rushmore battle rap. You know what I mean? Who's the George Washington of this shit? Who's the Abraham Lincoln of this shit?
Yeah.
Who is some? What's one? Is it Roosevelt? Is it Roosevelt that wasn't a president? That's Smack. Smack is on the Mount Rushmore. In my theory, Smack is on the Mount Rushmore.
I was thinking about just battle rappers. So
I'm talking about Mount Rushmore.
And that's harder to do.
I'm not talking about something different. I'm talking about Mount Rushmore. Think about the people who are on Mount Rushmore. One of them isn't a president. I can't remember which one it is. They're gonna tell me in the comments. It's three presidents. One of them isn't a president. The one who isn't a president is Smack.
So who's on your Mount Rushmore right now then?
Huh?
Who's on your Mount Rushmore? Name the four.
I think Smack.
Okay.
I think that I got Smack. I think I got Mook.
Okay.
I think I got Arsenal because Arsenal is my Abraham Lincoln. Mook is my George Washington.
Yeah.
Arsenal is my Abraham Lincoln because he freed the slaves. I look at it like he freed the slaves. He showed motherfuckers you could travel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can move around. I can't remember I can't remember who's the one who isn't the president, but that's Smack. And then so I can't remember my fourth because I gotta look at I did this shit like 3 years ago.
You can't freestyle on Mount Rushmore. I'll say that right now.
No, I'm not free. No, I did this 3 years. Okay. This was a well thought out thing. I just didn't matter back then. Like I had this conversation like with myself and shit. But that three and then I can't. I'm trying. I'm gonna Google this shit.
He's on Google this shit.
Hey, XL, you got your phone?
You still probably can't read that shit.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone. No, I'm not drunk. I'm a professional. Give me the four presidents on the Mount Rushmore. I mean, give me the president, but do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
so
you're trying to model after that. Like,
yeah, after the actual Mount Rushmore, it makes the most sense, right?
In a sense, to you, I mean, to me,
no, because people just want to. People think that the Mount Rushmore mean the top four. The people who on the Mount Rushmore aren't the best presidents of all time. Obama ain't on the. You can't put Obama on the Mount Rushmore.
I said that in the champion video. You can't put Obama on the shit now.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter how good he was.
Exactly.
You can't travel back.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt.
Roosevelt is the one who was. So we got Thomas Jefferson. Now, what is Thomas Jefferson famous for? Seriously. Because that's how I broke down my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
It makes that don't make sense.
So now, but here's the thing though. When you said Arsenal
is my Abraham Lincoln. You said Murder Mook is my George Washington.
It's not even about who you have being a medium for the person.
But for me it is.
They're gonna look at like who you got here in Mount Rushmore.
Murder Mook is my George Washington. Arsenal is my boom.
So you only care about the urban, like kind of the immediate street side, the hard side of battle rap. So you disregard the entire.
I care about what the general consensus. Remember we used that word earlier.
General consensus.
The general consensus.
So you disregard direct.
The general consensus.
You disregard organic.
What does that have to do with?
If you're not on Mount Rushmore.
So are we taking Smack off? Because I said it's one president. There's one person on there that's not a president.
Yeah.
So it's one person on there that's not a battle rapper. Yeah. Are we taking Smack off?
Smack is the highest to
over D-Rec?
Over D-Rec.
Yes. He was not saying he's more important.
Did you see the Monique Netflix shit?
Yeah, I saw and I saw your reaction too.
Oh, you saw? Yeah. You watched everything.
Yeah. And I saw your reaction too. Yeah. And you said you had some valid points on it.
So you talking about legacy, like legacy wise?
Yeah.
Direct did some shit.
That's why I said I'm not saying direct.
He did some
shit. But Smack had put his face on it.
Okay.
Smack put his face on it and his name on it.
On the streets market.
He put it on the branding market.
Of battle rap, you're saying, as a
branding.
Whole. As a whole.
So D-Rec is D-Rec, right?
Yeah.
But what was his league called?
Grind Time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't called D-Rec. When you listen to people rap, they say Smack. That's his name. He branded himself. So
in that.
Yeah, he is. D-Rec didn't do that. Shout out to D-Rec. He was a trailblazer. Yeah. He is a trailblazer.
And
he probably still got some innovative ideas.
Young.
I mean,
he did that shit
a lot of the pay-per-view shit.
Grind Time shit as a kid.
A lot of the pay-per-view shit
as a kid.
Grind Time and
early 20s.
And that's a big shout out to him. And maybe it's a debate for him to
impress.
But all I'm saying is he would have to take Smack's place.
Okay. And for your criteria on your Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that.
He would have to take Smack's place. So that's basically what I'm saying. Both of them joints died.
Hey, they were all presidents, bro.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Did somebody die?
They gonna kill you in the comments.
Oh, they all died.
Did somebody die to make the other one the president?
Listen, man, I've been drinking Patron, Henny nonstop. I know my Mount Rushmore is right now is just too young. It's too because you can't say 1 year Disaster's on Mount Rushmore, Arsenal's on Mount Rushmore. The next year you want to etch in Tay Rock or or who else is Arsenal? You know what I mean? You can't go back and forth. It's set in stone. That's it. So everybody's trying to go back every year. I'm like, it's just too early. I think we should make as a culture, we should decide the top 4 probably in the next 3 to 4 years. At least about 2025. Like this is our Mount Rushmore. These are the names we're talking about because Murder Mook. He did a lot. But if 10 years pass and he only did 2 more battles while Tay Rock did 25 battles and he put this shit where it really needs to be. And Tay Rock might be on Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? So are we gonna close? We're gonna close the gate right now at Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, because at the end of the day, you have to. If Tay Rock is Tay Rock because Murder Mook battled Jay Mills back in the day.
Yeah. Tay Rock battled back in the day too when he was a kid.
Exactly, but it wasn't as impactful. I'm not taking that. Like I said, Tay Rock is one of my favorite niggas.
Yeah.
But it is Tay Rock.
If it's set in stone, why does everybody in the comments or Twitter, whatever, changes it every day? There's a new Mount Rushmore every day.
Because people confuse Mount Rushmore with top 5, top 4.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
It's not. It's a difference.
I say foundation.
Yeah, foundation. That's what it's about. So I can't. Disaster. That was my 4th. Disaster. So Mount Rushmore.
Do you know he was inspired by Thesaurus? I believe.
I believe that.
Thesaurus or Immaculate. So
did you know that?
Foundation.
Did you know
that? You have to give Thesaurus or Immaculate. They have to go above him. They inspired that man to do what he does.
Okay. You done? Because I don't want to cut you off.
You good.
All right. Did you know that Moon is Avocado's inspiration? Moon. Remember when we had what made you fuck with battle rap? Yeah. Moon was Avocado's answer. Moon is
he said that on Ruin Your Day?
Yeah.
When he battled, I think it was Serious Jones?
Serious Jones.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. All right. All right.
I have some battle rap knowledge.
But big facts though. But you see what I'm saying though? What does that really have to do with anything?
Inspiration?
No, not. Everybody has inspiration.
You're right.
Impact is what matters. On the culture, when we're talking about what we're talking about, impact is what matters.
But the Thesaurus and Elmac, they also have impact.
And shout out to the Thesaurus. I'm not taking. I don't want to feel like I'm taking anything from anybody.
Yeah.
But Disaster made a way bigger impact for the West Coast.
See, so now, okay.
This is where we differentiate, and this is how O-Red won the champion of the year over Tay Rock. Because people try to go out their way to not be commercialized. But at the end of the day, better is better.
If we close the gate,
Disaster Disaster versus the Source right now. If we doing it like that.
Right now?
If we doing it like that.
Right now. I don't know.
Right now.
Based on past performance.
Right now.
That's a debatable match. There's no way Disaster wins that clean. No, he doesn't. He does. You said right now.
The best Disaster versus the best the Source.
Oh, Disaster, 100%. The best Disaster beats a lot.
Disaster's on my
best. My best Disaster is top 3. When he did the cannabis?
Exactly, man. He pisses me off, yo. I'm not gonna lie, Disaster really pissed me off. You know what I mean?
His potential is way the fuck up ahead.
Dude.
It's way up ahead.
When I look at this,
burned that man.
Exactly.
He burned cannabis.
He fucked him up, man.
Bad. Very
then you
bad.
go get other looks to the same level and don't take up on the opportunity, man.
I wanted him
burns
to do,
me the fuck up.
I wanted Disaster to do cannabis the same way he did. What's his name?
Cassidy. You want him to do Cassidy same way he did cannabis.
Exactly.
No, but I agree. But Cassidy.
The way he did.
Who else he had?
The way he did cannabis, that means you industry niggas, you don't belong here. It's not safe.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out, or you'll be done this way. Your career will die.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how he did cannabis.
Exactly.
And then he battled Cassidy.
Exactly. Made him pull the pad out.
It's safe.
Made him pull the pad out.
He rapped about his sling on.
Man, Disaster's on my. He's on my Mount Rushmore.
Repeatedly sipping it.
I
can't do Eminem I can't even do what he did. Eminem ripping and repeatedly.
So that's my Mount Rushmore. Now the only people who I will make room for is either A-Verb or Hitman, because I got Smack, Mook.
But A-Verb is on record saying he was
Arsenal.
inspired by Loaded Lux.
It's not about who. George Washington was inspired by somebody.
It's not about
George Washington was the first president.
It's not.
He was inspired by somebody.
It's not about being okay. It's also about being inspired, but then the person above him has an impact as well.
Hey Hayes.
The person, So Verb was inspired by Lux. The impact of Lux is very high too. So now he's inspired in Lux's impact. So Lux goes above.
Your text is popping up on the screen.
Ilmac and Thesaurus, WRC back-to-back
it says forget we exist.
2 times. You know what I mean? They have a great impact too. So they go above Disaster.
You just lost the battle.
Nah, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on it.
Nah, my bad.
You good.
No, I want to continue.
We've been on my Rushmore for a while though.
He was getting cussed out.
Okay.
On the screen.
Oh, that's good TV.
It was like that. Y'all said, "Do you forget we exist?"
Damn, you going through that?
Don't even call it. Yo, but it was on TV. You didn't see it. This y'all was like, forget.
Y'all put that. Y'all had to keep that in there.
We don't delete shit. Only thing we ever deleted. He didn't want it. He was like, he got too comfortable.
Yeah. Cause you give us these drinks, my nigga. I forget. My name is Jay Blac with a K or just a C.
I apologize. I also have asked to have certain shit edited out because I start talking about the bitches and hoes all loose and random in here. And
no, you had this one episode where you said, you said edit it out and it was still in there.
No. You know what happened?
It still is in that shit, my nigga.
Craziest thing happened. He edited it out, right?
Yeah.
And I uploaded the wrong one. Yo, he edited out like 10 minutes worth of shit.
He just said, edit that out.
Still in there like he edited out, and then Joe say beep, and then it go back to the but I uploaded the wrong one, and then I just said fuck it.
Does your wifey watch all your shit?
No, she don't watch it anyway. 3.5 hours.
My girl watches my shit.
Not every second. She's gonna watch this one, but she gonna watch. My girl watches the clips. She's not gonna watch the
3 hour. Hey, some people girls get bored sometimes. Let me listen.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Let me listen to what this motherfucker gotta say when he got them drinks in it right now.
No, but I showed her the clip of this shit.
Okay.
She know I ain't gay.
It was something like, I ain't gonna touch that thing.
I be talking about bitches. Yeah, she know I ain't gay. It's all good. Shout out my shorty. Yeah. Hey, so we got motherfucking Jay Blac in the building, man.
Yeah.
We in Philly, so we going to Max's.
Yeah.
That's a big fact.
That's a landmark because I took people to Max's too. But if you in Philly, like that's not your favorite spot, you know what I mean? I guess that's the most because it was in Creed too, right? I mean, it was in Creed. They went to Max's on Creed. Michael B. Jordan, Rock.
Did they?
Yeah, they went to Max's.
Okay. All right. Do you want to take another shot? Regular shot.
I used to be a drinker.
Henny shot, right?
I used to be a drinker. Henny. Just Henny.
Just Henny.
Henny.
I'm ready to fuck with J Black, man. How's this camera doing? But that one rolling up. All right.
I used to be a drinker, man. Stop courtesy my mom's. That's it, but I'm just a little chill. But I'm good though.
This is a short shot.
It goes down smooth right now. Ain't nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna just read this question out loud. Okay. How did you start fucking with battle rap? We got that. First battle.
You can tell he been drinking.
First battle watched.
You like 7 shots down.
What's next? I think that's it.
That's easy.
First battle. Who's your favorite DMV battler?
Who's my favorite DMV?
Henny Man. Don't worry about it.
Henny Man.
Yeah.
Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock and Henny Man.
Rock. But he don't consider. Hey yo, Rock is that nigga though.
Rock is that nigga. You know, he is that nigga.
Rock is that nigga, man.
And again, I'm saying this right while you look through the questions. Rock should have been had a belt and a cash prize. I didn't have the money in 2015. If you, it's on my Instagram.
Let's be clear.
It's on my Instagram right now.
Rock did not get a belt, and he should have been got a belt. But the nigga been got a cash prize. He's getting paid more than a lot of niggas in battle rap.
That's true.
Point blank period.
That's true. But this payment is not attached to anything. So
yeah. No, I'm just saying.
When you win this,
I don't mean no offense to Old Red. I don't mean no offense to Old Red, but that 10 racks was his biggest payday of the year, guaranteed, of 2017. Big facts. Whereas Rock might have got 10 racks for Hollow.
Okay.
Now,
your man.
I'm not counting pockets.
Your man throwing up.
Yeah, no, he kept it real. Hayes throwing up. He's fucked up here. But I was spoken with him a couple of. Do you know what a doppelganger is?
What's that?
Do you know what it is?
I mean, I know the official term, but I'm saying
what is
got
it?
a second person to you, a clone of you, in a sense. Imitation to you.
So you in Spanish Harlem?
Oh my goodness. I'm about to shave. No, I'm about to shave this up. So I think I'm older than Spanish Harlem, so you know what I mean? So he me.
Are y'all cousins?
Nah, we not related, man.
Y'all niggas look just alike, dog. Y'all niggas look just...
I peeped when I had peeped somebody say, yo, J Blac, you battling the suit? What the fuck are you doing? I go to the battle.
Yeah.
I go to the battle like, what? This ain't me.
Yeah.
I'll be on some troll shit. I'm like, yo. So what I was gonna do is I'm gonna upload the battle to my channel. I'm like, yo, J Blac, was it versus Moon? He battled Moon. Who he battled?
He battled Moon. Yeah. So he battled me too.
He was in the suit. Was he in suit versus?
He was in the suit versus me with the blowout.
So I was gonna say, yo, J Blac versus either you. Or
I think it was probably me. I don't think he wore a suit versus Moon. I think he wore a suit versus me.
If it was
he had the nice little slender.
I was gonna say J Blac versus you on my channel.
Yeah. You should have done it. It would have been fine. Yeah. It would have been fine. Because you know what? I would have already been famous.
Into the second round.
Already been famous. So is it hard for you to stay so politically correct?
I'm not politically not correct now. It's just like what I say is my opinion.
No, you are. You are.
And how? What way?
Break it.
I probably am, but break it down for me.
No, your show may not be anymore, but you are still you.
Yeah.
J Blac are still. You've been consistently you.
Yeah.
For only thing that bothers me, though.
Is that politically correct?
No, you know what? Let's step away from that. Only thing that bothers me about you. Come on, let's take this shot.
See, I'm past these niggas. Every time they say take a shot, I already poured mine down, my nigga. I finished it. Every time I used to drink, man.
He's a real Philly nigga. Hey, listen.
I sip it right away.
You know what?
Nah. That's 3 shots. I'm not doing Patron again.
Nah, okay. It's okay.
I did 2. I did 2.
Nah, because you talking shit, so I'm gonna do Patron.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that way, because you just called me out in front of everybody.
No, I'm just saying, dog. I finished my shit. That's all. I'm finishing my shit. You thought I was gonna drink it all. You text me. This man text me and say, he said, oh, Jay ain't gonna drink. He said, you know you walked up to me at the Survivor Series. He said, Jay ain't gonna
that nigga ain't gonna fuck over that.
He looked me up and down like, with your glasses on and your fur coat, motherfucker. Yeah, his fur motherfucking coat. You ain't gonna drink, J Blac. You ain't gonna drink, J Blac. Huh? And your man is throwing up right now. And your man. The disrespect.
The kill shot.
Your man. I took 2 of them. did.
He's right, ladies and gentlemen. When you're right, you're right.
No, you're not right.
No, you're throwing up.
We heard that shit.
We
It's
heard
on camera.
You making us look bad.
I finished it again.
But it's a kill shot.
Yeah, okay. You supposed to be an host, nigga.
Damn, he killed it. I'm gonna keep it real.
I used to drink a lot, man.
I wasn't ready for Jay Blac.
What was you saying? Like I'm forgetting presidents. I'm forgetting battle rappers. That shit washed this shit away.
I lost it.
You know what I used to do back in the day? This is kind of how Jay Blac is my alter drunk ego. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So all we used to do is freestyle. When you drink a lot, we just freestyle.
So did you want to be a rapper?
In the beginning, yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? But I feel like battle rappers got to put on a facade. Like they can't, like, and especially people that's not really about that. Like they got to wake up and gang bang. They got to keep acting on Twitter. I want to play around sometimes.
The illest shit I ever thought you did was when you put your graduation on YouTube.
Yeah. That's what I want you to know. I don't want you to know me for anything that I've done in the past. I don't glorify anything I've done in the past, and I won't speak on anything I've done in the past. Let's assume I've done nothing. I'm a fucking nerd. I'd rather you look at me as that and the person that's graduated. That's the image I want to put out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what I was getting at. Okay. It feels to me that you've stopped having fun on camera. Not with everything except for Champion. Even with the Jay Blac react.
I'm having fun on that one. You see me.
You're having fun.
I'm about to have some real fun on that motherfucker.
But it's like
with Champion because it's like y'all put it. Y'all say.
You know what I want you to do?
Yeah.
Put the mic down.
Yeah.
You're not a battle rapper.
Yeah.
But you're in a battle rap sport. Mm-hmm. You have never been the type of nigga to have a mic in your hand and be stuck in a seat.
Yeah.
Nigga, alright.
Cause they going back to the kitchen. I stood up and I walked around. She was popping.
You hopped up and down and everything.
Yeah.
Like you was in that joint. Like you was.
That's what my character come on. I know.
You see what I'm saying?
I know.
So you're confining it to. Yeah, it's your boy Jay Blac. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this today.
Yeah.
And I'm here for all of it. Yeah. I love it. But if you gonna get back to you, get back to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't go back to being super young with the young face. You don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do all the goofy shit. But just be, you know what I mean? Talk to the people. Yeah. Talk to the people like this, like you used to.
Yeah.
Because that's when
like honestly, like you gotta think, like I got 75,000 subscribers, 76 probably right now.
That's amazing to me too.
It's like at least 20,000 subscribers that they hate the fuck out of Champion and just stop watching me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the Jay Blac that I once was in the kitchen or reactions. I think at least 20,000 of them niggas stop watching. Because you gotta think, I built my brand or my channel.
Champion changed also though.
For 5 to 6 years, you've seen Jay Blac by himself, making you laugh, doing reactions, spinning battle rappers beat, like spinning some motherfucking bars.
I'm not gonna lie.
Now I'm in a suit. Now I'm in a suit. I just did a video by myself, conceited. They're like, this is the old school Jay Blac. We fucking laughing. He's doing break. He got clips in there like, is that the Champion?
What the piano Jay Blac?
Everything's gone.
You remember that?
Yeah.
The piano Jay Blac. This your boy.
You gotta think like
I love that shit.
I mean, that shit in my backyard. Like the piano's hot.
Yeah.
If the piano had a Twitter, he be up right now.
You see what I'm saying? Fire.
If the fucking piano had a Twitter, he be up right now.
Facts though. That's the. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I love Champion.
Yeah.
But
you can't. It's hard to do both.
I think that what your problem is, you read too many comments, and you say
I can't say I don't, because you know.
Because some of these episodes of Champion are starting to seem forced because I'm not. You look at everything.
Yeah.
But you know for a fact that your crowd don't look at everything.
Yeah.
You used to creatively name like that. You creatively name your. I need that.
I feel like I took a sacrifice for the culture. You know what I mean? I took a sacrifice to give, in a sense. I'm not saying it's on par with or on a level of First Thing Undisputed, but I feel like we as a culture need that look. So now, if Jay Blac, let me ask you this question. Now, if Jay Blac reviews by himself, does a reaction for T-Top versus JC on my channel. So now I sit down with Tech 9.
We're not talking about reaction. My personal opinion. I'm not talking about reaction. I'm talking about review. Yeah,
reviews too. So I do a review on my channel by myself, right?
Yeah, I would rather see that.
And then
so now
you got to pick between that and Champion now.
No, I don't.
You have to pick.
No, I don't.
Because I can't do both.
Vada was doing it.
Now, that was
I was
people
looking
in the comments were getting mad at that. Like, yo, we already seen this nigga's opinion.
But they was looking at both.
One. You gotta pick one.
But they was looking at both. You don't have to pick.
You gotta pick one.
Do you remember my tweet?
Already heard.
Do you remember my tweet that said I'm subscribed to J Blac, I'm subscribed to Vada, I'm subscribed to Angry Fan, I'm subscribed to Rome DMV, I'm subscribed to this, I'm subscribed to that. This is battle rap. You don't have to pick. You don't.
But there's two.
Battle rap is about having opposing opinion. Battle rap is about two people in front of each other facing off. But all of a sudden you gotta pick.
But it's two things on one channel. So you have a JC versus T-Top review, J Blac by himself the night it drops. So now you've already heard my stance.
So no,
you already heard my stance.
One of them is going to say check. All you got to do is keep the same energy and what you're capable of.
I said already?
Exactly. Yeah. No.
So now we're waiting on Tech 9.
But when you're on Champion, you don't get to speak as much. So
I speak a lot now.
People,
it's half and half.
And it's not, and it's half as good, dog. You need that. You need that moderator, and it'd be better if it was
It's hard.
This what you do. Nah, this what you do. Get a female.
Yeah.
Get a female.
Got Kiki.
I was Kiki.
Okay. People complain about her.
People complain about Kiki in the comments, but I like her stomach.
Oh my goodness, this nigga went far left. That's what the drinks do to you.
No,
I would say that you like her stomach.
She got a nice flat stomach.
What does it got to do with?
She got like
when we shooting.
She got like one of them Ennies that look like it could have been an Audi.
Yeah,
I like her.
Okay.
So or Jazz.
None of them have.
But they had battle rap knowledge, like Molly. You know,
they don't. You can't compare that to her. Like she knows when to jump in and jump out. No, it's no offense to them, but she knows when to jump in and jump. Like actually moderate. When they come on the show, they want to give their opinion. I mean, I'm mad at that. But like,
I think Kiki be scared to talk.
You have to.
Kiki seem like she be scared to talk though.
But Nadeska, she's a certified journalist that went to school for that, so she knows exactly how to react and how to say, Joe Budden, it's your turn. DJ Academic, it's your turn. No, you guys have covered this topic a little. She knows how to be super professional. And battle rap, I don't think we have that. You know what I mean? So
all we gotta do is make that. All we gotta do is have that. Make that.
We gotta find that. We gotta find that one. We gotta find that.
Put her in the room right now. Hey, listen. This is what your job is. I'm not no maker of men or nothing, but I'm pretty sure if we brought a female in here right now to put between us, I would say, yo, here's your talk. Instead of me asking the questions, here's the questions. If it seems like we're getting too off topic, cut us off.
Sounds easy.
It is easy. Everything is easy.
And then when you happens, you sit them down and you start shooting.
Everything you ever did.
Shooting and they forget that shit. It's gonna piss you up like, I fucking told you what your job is. And you're not doing it?
It's gonna piss you motherfucking bitch.
It's gonna piss you off, my nigga.
Stand your black
It's gonna piss you off.
My bad, you took me somewhere else. Alright, you had one job.
You had one job.
One job.
You said to cut us off at the 9-minute mark and switch the topic to this at this particular moment. You know, when T-Top and JC, we talk about Kanika Jinx at the 9-minute mark, and you didn't do that. You know what I mean?
I think that. So I mean, Vada, that wasn't Vada's job though, right?
Nah.
Vada, he just naturally fell into that position.
He was on Warport.
So what I'm saying, now I think that what the problem is, location probably.
Oh yeah.
Probably is and
scheduling. You're a witness to, shout out to Tech 9, but that man is busy.
Yeah.
Supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
Don't do that all the time.
Shout out Tech. I wish Tech could have been here because that's
what happens when a network is not back and we have lives outside of this shit, my nigga. You won't expect us to wake up every day and do a review like it's nothing. Nah, I gotta talk to my girl. I gotta do this. I gotta do work. Like I gotta do things outside of battle rap, and then I gotta come home and watch a battle. We not recap robots out. We not recap robots. We human.
So do you feel pressure to have to recap certain battles?
I feel 100% pressure. 100%, because like J Blac, you didn't recap that. You didn't recap that. You only recapping this. It's like, can I do what I like to do anymore? Like
that is what you should do though.
You know what I mean?
Fuck these niggas, though.
They say.
I'm gonna tell you something.
They say champion, you gotta be fair.
Listen,
you gotta be fair.
I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna tell these people something. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I hope this changes the way you look at things. I hope it does. Seriously.
I'm on a new channel now.
It don't matter. I paid this man to come to a do or die event.
Appreciate that.
Part of the agreement was that he was going to do a recap of the event on his channel.
But you know what happened?
Yeah, ho.
You know what happened?
No, okay. but it was like that.
That was
with all due respect, but but what I'm about to say don't have nothing to do with that. I didn't give a fuck that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact that the event did not deserve a J Blac recap.
Wow.
It ain't have nothing to do with what happened. It didn't deserve it. You told me straight up prior to the event. You said, yo, I will do a recap, but I'm going to be 100% completely honest.
Yeah.
When you didn't do a recap, I was like, thank God. Because he would have been 100% completely honest.
Yeah.
I want you got to keep that same energy.
Oh, I do.
Nah. You just said, don't feel forced to.
Oh, you mean as far as the recap and stuff?
Keep that shit. Now, the problem is, I understand.
They hold me to like some special standard.
No. Fuck these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas, dog. You ain't get these 75,000 subscribers by doing every little bumfuck league or every little bumfuck battle. Yeah. These joints ain't making impacts on the culture. Yeah. Do the battles that's making impacts on the culture. And like, if we're using the sports metaphor, if we're using the first take or the undisputed metaphor, they're not.
Thank you.
If a game happened last night, they're not gonna talk about it unless it's worth talking about.
They talk about LeBron every fucking day.
Exactly.
They talk about Kyrie, Lonzo,
unless it's worth talking about.
The Greek Freak.
When it's football season, they talk about the Cowboys. It don't matter what's going on.
So imagine if we did that in battle rap. We talk about Tay-Rock every fucking day, Sue Surf, Patch Day, Disaster, and it cut off right there, in a sense. Or what is Verb doing?
You would talk about URL, KOTD, RBE, Bullpen. You would talk about the leagues that matter.
That's what kind of
and that's what you should do.
That's what I've been doing.
No. Not every bullpen battle. Not every RBE battle. No, talk about impact. Shit that impacts the culture. Yeah. Because y'all impact the culture. And I would hate to see you guys lose your impact on the culture because you're trying to cover too much little shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? People gonna click on what they click on. You know what I mean? But a YouTube news feed is like this. You either checking for it or you not.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm checking for every J Blac video, and then eventually every J Blac video, every other J Blac video end up being something I don't want to look at. Yeah. Eventually, I stopped checking for the J Blac videos because I ain't got time for every little fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry that J Blac feel forced to cover. I want to hear. I'm checking for J Blac about some shit he care about.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about these It's battles that I would never look at, and I still don't look at them. I just don't look at the J Blac video that accompanied it.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, do the shit you love, man. Go back to what you love, dog. Go back to what. Fuck these niggas, man.
It's like fuck these niggas.
That's why I got it.
These niggas.
Fuck these niggas, man.
Niggas. Shout out to Tay-Rock.
Fuck these niggas, man. For real, yo. Because you are who you are because you are that person. Don't ever think none of these little leagues or none of these little people, none of these little commenters. Shout out to the commenters. Shout out to the supporters.
They gonna be on your ass.
Ain't nobody make you except your mama, man.
Appreciate that.
You was born to be who you are, nigga.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for battle rap, you'd be a star somewhere else.
But we about to prove that this year, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but
about to prove that.
You shouldn't have to prove it. They know. They should have been known. Man, listen, this battle rap trap, man. I hope I asked all. You know what? You gonna be at the Smack Volume 2?
We'll see. I think I should be. Yeah.
I'll be out there too. And listen, I don't know the exact location, but I know the state that it's in, to say the least. in the city. I don't know the venue, but if they don't let me in, I'll be outside saying, hell no, we won't go. And I'm gonna be out, and Jay Blac is gonna be my inside connect. I appreciate you, brethren.
Yeah.
We about to go get some cheesesteaks. Y'all niggas stay up.
Jay Blac, AK Black, man. Rap track. I
Nigga.
appreciate you, man. Subscribe.
Man, this nigga's that nigga.
He like you. How much shots is that? That's like.
Let's take
That's
another
like
shot.
7.
Let's take another
8,
shot
10?
for people. Let's
It's
take
like 10.
Nah, it's only right we take another shot.
This
For
what 10?
It's only right we take another shot. For
Come on, my nigga.
Kill shot, regular shot.
Regular shot, right? I don't do the Patron, my nigga. Fuck my shit up. I be in there like your man's.
Hey,
He blue loving ain't throwing up.
you live?
What
Alright.
the fuck is wrong with that boy in there?
Hey, listen, we had the motherfucking what you call it? The lights cut out on us. The motherfucking fire alarm cut on us. Jay Blac is a real nigga, y'all.
I appreciate that.
We about to go to Max's or one of these cheesesteak spots.
God knows.
Whatever y'all want to do.
Y'all ever been to Max's though?
I ain't been nowhere.
You been in my spot.
Yeah, I'm in your spot.
I live around the corner.
And then I got cheesesteak in Philly like 10 years ago. I don't even remember where I got it from now. Other than that, I've been in your spot.
Battle rap track. Appreciate you, man.
Though we still here, man. He still recording.
If you got anything else you want to ask, listen.
Let me see. Let me see.
I'll give you exclusive.
Talk to me.
I was walking down the street, moving my feet. When I took a peek, I saw a freak. She looked like a hooker, but I still took it. It was the first rap I ever wrote in my life. And I was a fucking kid when I did that.
I was walking down the street,
Moving my feet when I took a peek. This is back in the hip, hop, the hip it up, with it up, man, the bump, man, the bump, it up, you know what I mean? Up shows to beat. Those, and that's that era, and I wrote that shit, you know what I mean?
who you think
I
is
was
the
a
most
fucking kid.
dangerous battle rapper out right now?
Most dangerous? I mean, in a sense, we have to go to a rat with what he's done with the reason why we rewarded him in 2017. But right now, like you talking about right now, this month,
I'ma just
it
keep
has to be
real.
Sue Surf. Dangerous? This
Y'all-
nigga was in a hyperbolic time.
Y'all got
chamber.
me fucked up. I fuck Overhead up. I'm not that impressed by Overhead. I'ma just keep it real. Henny Man said that too. You want to hear some of the bars I got from Moon?
Huh?
I'm gonna give them to you right now.
You said he'll fuck a red up?
I will fuck Overhead up.
Spit some shit.
Hey,
Spit some shit.
hey. Why? Why would you do that?
He's drunk, that's why.
Cause this is a
He
recording.
been drinking.
Oh, and you can delete it, but still.
He's not, he.
No, I don't have to delete it. I can just drop this part after the
You
battle.
gotta throw away your batches. Throw away, like you got. Don't you got like dirty batches? Like shit you might have want to say, but like this is not good enough.
This look at my shit look like.
They can't see it, though.
Av.
You got rounds for Av?
I battle.
Oh, you
Av.
battle Av when Young
24.
X versus T-Rex
I'ma
card.
fuck Av up.
We ain't gonna. Oh no, we ain't gonna fuck shit up. You gonna fuck Av up? What you talking about?
I told.
It's Av. It's Av. Get into that. Talk your shit now. No, we got to do promo for that league and for that battle. How you gonna fuck Av up, nigga? What you talking about? It's Av. Huh?
You're hurting my feelings right now.
No, we being real. You got the drinks in me.
I will fuck.
I usually that now. Battle rap media. I say this respectfully, but he got the drinks in me. I don't give a fuck. He
I
about
don't
to
think
fuck
that.
you up.
I don't think that people understand
Yeah.
the
This-
severity of what I'm capable
I
of.
saw your phone. This is 3 rounds. It's 3 rounds. You versus Av is 3 rounds, right? I just saw your shit. How you going back into your own shit?
No, I'm listening. Oh, no. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
You
show
got
you.
3 rounds with a nigga.
No, because you said it's 3 rounds.
It's 3
but
rounds, right?
What I want to show you is it says Av 1, Av 2, Av 3,
Yeah.
and just regular Av. Them the throwaway lines right there.
Okay.
And then they say battle lines. You see what I'm saying? You see,
Yeah.
I'm a sniper, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a sniper.
How you gonna deal with a back-to-back puncher? How can you?
I am a back-to-back puncher.
You gonna floss on Av? You gonna boss up on Av?
I'm going to punch Av in his face on everything I love. I'm a
So hold. You think you beating Av 100%? You like it's the side. Is it a 3?
Hey!
Is it a 3 round battle?
It's a 3-round bat. I'm battling Moon on March 10th. I'm battling Av on March 24th. I'm going. Look, I'm going 6-0. 6-0.
Shout out to Lil Lux. It sound good and you look good saying it, but the reality is,
look,
it's Av. Av, who's Av? Is Av on Smack Volume? You should have took that nigga when he wasn't paying attention to you. But now he's paying attention to you. He ain't battling nobody.
I'm one of the best.
He focused on you.
I'm one of the best rappers of all time.
He's focused on you. He's focused on you.
You just don't. Okay, now, when did you find out about Av?
Av? Honestly, I've seen him versus was it John?
Okay, how long ago was that?
This is like 20. I was okay. You saying focused? 2016.
No, how long ago did you? When's the first time you see
Av?
Av?
Like 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
2015.
But I wasn't.
So was that 3 years ago?
No, it's the battle. I seen it. Watch
3 years ago.
Yeah.
So let's go back 4 years ago then.
What's up?
If Av was sitting right in front of you and said that he wanted to battle Averb,
yeah,
what would you say?
Averb gonna fuck you up. Fuck you mean?
Now,
same shit.
If Av and Averb was sitting right next to each other, what would you say?
Av and Averb?
Oh, it's a whole different thing, isn't it?
It's different.
The point is,
let me get to the point. Get to the point. Go ahead.
The point is,
yeah.
You know Av. Okay. You don't know Henny like that, man.
Oh,
you don't know me like that.
So if I don't know what your potential, what you
exactly,
what you so you know what you're gonna do.
No, because
I know what Av
because what people does,
I know what Av is.
No, what people do is they misunderstand. What I do first and foremost, let's be clear. I've only had 2 3-round battles in my life.
Oh,
2 3-round battles.
So you're not conditioned?
No, I'm super conditioned. They not ready.
Okay.
So okay. My competitors have been Goods, Big Cannon,
yeah. Danger
Zone,
yeah.
Averb.
Yeah.
These are niggas who are supposed to stand next to me and kill me. And it don't matter if they go 53%. They still supposed to kill me.
At 53%?
At 53%. These niggas stand next to me and feel like they are whores. They stand next to me and feel like I'm not Averb right now. I'm not Goods right now. I'm not Danger Zone right now. I talk to them. I strip their power from them.
Versus Goods is a good battle.
I stripped
good. You didn't strip Goods' power.
I did.
Oh, you did.
I did.
You did good. I give you that.
Okay. Let me tell you how I strip Goods. Let me tell you how I strip Goods' power. Because guess what? Who they lead that battle talking about? Nobody. They didn't get. It's like, okay, we're not gonna talk about that battle, right?
Yeah.
I wore flip flops on that nigga.
Yeah.
I had on flip flops.
Gucci flip flops. I saw.
Gucci flip flops.
You changed your clothes.
I fucked that nigga up for real. What did he do? What? Go. Let's go back on Goods. Yeah. He fucked T-Top up. He punched.
You said T-Top beat him.
No, this general consensus. This general consensus.
Yeah.
He fucked T-Top up. He. What's going on in that bathroom?
That's your man. That's you. This is your show. Cool. Keep going.
I love him to death, but is he crying? What's going on in there?
You saw the text message.
All right, so he said, yeah, it's going. That's what it is. I swear, man. I swear, I love you.
Yo. You saw the text message on the screen.
But take Goods, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he fucked T-Top up, but he fucked T-Top up. What was that roadblock? Henny.
You think so?
He stood in front of me. He didn't look like Goods no more.
I think he looked like Goods. It was a close match, but he looked like Goods.
But
he flossed his pinky ring and all that stuff on.
Here's the proof.
He wore pink.
Here's the proof.
He wore pink on you too, right?
He paid me $3,000 for this battle, and here's the proof. And he showed that joint, and then he hit.
But back to you and Av. Tell me what you want. This is a 3-round battle. What's your secret situation to get him to beat him clearly for 3 rounds? And you know what he's done. You know he's on the URL.
All people got to do is listen to what I'm saying. That's it.
That's the most vague. That's the vague ass motherfucking answer.
That's all you got to do.
All you got to do is listen to what I'm saying. That's it. So when they watch your rounds, and you win.
Yes. Yeah.
What angle is there on Av? And then you trying to punch with him?
I have angles on him.
You trying to punch with him?
I can hit him in his mouth. You don't believe me?
I gotta see. Now, this is the thing right here. You know what I mean?
Don't do it. I'm trying my hardest. I'm pulling my shit up.
Some bars. But see, okay, pay attention. No matter if you feel like you're gonna win or not.
I'm gonna play you my first round versus Moon. I'm gonna play you my first round versus Moon.
Real fast,
No,
real fast.
go ahead.
This is what you need in battle rap. Somebody talking shit.
Nigga, that's me. I'm
Talking shit.
I'm gonna talk mine.
You talking shit about ad. I'm enticing that shit.
We are
Talk
here.
shit about your opponent. Do promo.
I'm gonna play you my first round versus
I
Moon.
guarantee you gonna put this out.
Can you hear this?
Now they're gonna be focused on
not
versus ad.
this
I'm
is-
telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we gonna make this a
out.
clip then.
Put this a clip. Make this the clip. You versus ad the clip.
I'ma fuck Av up, y'all.
That's the clip. That's the clip. And now everybody that's paying attention.
It's Henny,
you versus
nigga.
ad. It's that
I'ma
simple.
fuck
Talk shit
Av
about
up,
your
nigga.
opponent. Talk shit about your opponent. That's it.
Yeah. Give it to me
I
then.
got some shit.
See me in the cipher then, bitch. They all gassing you, but I'm here to siphon that shit. What you wanna do?
You freestyle?
Nah, I wrote that. I wrote that. He's very bad for it. You freezing? What you want to do? Look at. Alright, just trust me. Look, that's what I'm reading is in. You see, Av 1, and I only read the first joints.
Yeah.
Every joint is like that. That's Av 1. This is Av 2. All of them like that.
Yeah.
That's Av 2.
And you had ad when you fucking. You had ad when you show.
I did this after the fact. I told him.
Y'all didn't have a face off?
Nah, because what happened was no, listen.
Go ahead, talk. Man.
I was supposed to battle Snake Eyes on the drink.
And then switch to ad.
Snake Eyes, I think Snake Eyes got on that Smack 2 drink.
Smack Volume 2?
Well, he's in that weekend. He signed his contract.
Okay.
After he agreed to the battle, he signed the URL contract.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Contract.
I was supposed to battle Snake Eyes,
But he was scared.
I ain't gonna say he was scared. But judging from that first round, wouldn't y'all say he was dead?
Freestyle?
I said, fuck is an eye. I pop that shit out. Juggle the eye. And then I make that bitch fly. BWI. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm fucking these niggas up, man. I don't care if you snake, rat, or amphibian, the Ruger. A sister Smith like Aunt Vivian. I'm the hardest nigga out, man. I'm the hardest nigga out, man. They just don't know yet. I don't care. Hey, Blac. I don't care if he's snake, rat, or amphibian, the Ruger, a sister Smith like Aunt Vivian.
I'm cheap, by the way.
The fuck is an eye? I pop that shit out and juggle your eye, and then I made that bitch fly. BWI. Bye. Let's take a shot. Who taking a shot with me, Bone? What was we?
We're about to end this shit. I mean, I'll take shots all through.
I think we really already ended it.
Okay, so
This is super B-roll. This is for after the battles that I got coming up. When I tell you I beat him,
and he's up.
when I tell you I'm gonna beat him,
Yeah.
and then I beat him, and I'm gonna drop this.
Okay.
And like I told you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck these niggas' lives up. And they my niggas. Shout out Av, shout out Moon. I'm gonna beat the fucking brakes off these niggas. They gonna wish they never rapped. Not Av so much. I'ma fuck.
Av is one of those niggas.
I'ma fuck Moon up.
You know Av is one of them niggas though.
I know something about Av.
I hear you got.
I know he work at the mattress store. It's 4 in the morning. I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it. I can't even sleep.